Oh, you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that a fart or your back cracking?
That was my back, bro.
Oh,
My back
man,
was farting, bro.
Was that a part of you just happy to see me?
Oh.
Oh. Well,
My
welcome
back
everyone. We're live. That was
We're
Kirby's
live?
back farting.
Woo!
Yep.
My back
Yeah,
is
them back farts.
getting TaleSpire, guys. We're missing.
You're not missing me, bitch.
Me neither,
Yeah.
bitch.
Bitch,
All
who
right.
you missing?
Hi, bitches.
Kirby
You know,
takes the difficulty
you
to
keep
the slider of the
trying.
difficulty just to the right.
To not swear in the first 10 minutes, and somebody always fucks it up.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who hunting cares?
Who cares? I haven't even checked our old podcast, guys. How are the podcasters
Are
doing?
we not monetized anymore?
We never have been.
We never will be.
That one meme. We never have been.
That's our secret.
Welcome to the shit episode. We're Gatoring today. Gators.
The shit episode.
Welcome
Gators.
to the shit.
Welcome to the shit. It's a Monday. I'm half quarter sauced and
I'm half cocked and ready to go.
let's do it.
Happy third Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I mean, he's kind of wrong.
He's good at Mexican math. We know that.
What?
It sounds like
All right, guys. I'll save this.
What?
Oh,
You figured it out.
Guys,
Cinco de Mayo times 3.
before we got, yeah, right. Last time on the Gatorlands, you guys teleported to Ilario's grandfather's, where you realized it was very cold. And in this coldness, you got somewhat cold weather gear, and then started traversing to make correspondence and diplomacy with the dwarves of Sunblight to try and figure out the effect of Chardolin and how it could be used for weaponry for the Dastrian Empire. On behalf of the king, you were sent to this land, and you guys have made your way out of the hut of Ilario's grandfather and down the mountain into a small village, small city, small town named East Haven, where you guys have just walked into. That's what we are.
and it's so soft. and that's where we are. So, if you're wondering.
That's where we are.
all right.
to add
So let
cold
me
weather
do some
gear.
winds. Ooh, wind freezing is now a thing. Good.
Only some of us got cold weather gear, right?
Yes. Please check your inventories and keep up to date with the things that you get.
Only some of us got cold weather gear. Okay.
I got
know.
cold weather.
I also got cold
Boots.
weather, but I don't think we described what cold weather gear was, unless it's just something generic in
It's,
D&D Beyond.
If you look in and type in cold weather, it pops up as cold weather
Oh,
adventuring gear.
Okay.
Yes. In game though, it is these really big, heavy furs made out of animal pelts and stuff. And these were cured and made into clothing by Ilario's grandfather.
Industrious young man.
So, as you guys walk into this small village, East Haven, you see a sign kind of like rattling in the wind, just kind of flopping, made out of wood, blowing. A lot of the towns here built, they all have these huge icicles coming off of the side of the buildings, and you see an inn. But most of the other buildings, seem to be like just humble abodes and stuff that have kind of been locked up. You can see kind of the windows, kind of a creeping rime. Is that frost that does that? R-I-M-E? That's a word. Hold on.
It is a word.
Frost formed on cold objects by rapid freezing of water vapor. You guys see the rhyme crawling across the window.
Yeah, and we're back.
God damn it.
Thank you, Webster.
That was a fucking internal Google search Kirby just did out loud. In his own brain.
Hey, I've been streaming. Everything's out loud. And you guys see an inn called the White Lady Inn. This is what you initially see if you don't want to go here.
We've all been there.
You guys can do whatever you please. But this is what you see initially. It's kind of still like blizzarding and the visibility is low. But if you guys aren't looking for an inn or looking for shops or whatever else.
What?
You guys can.
We got here. I'm trying to. It's been a minute.
Yes.
So we got here, and which was it? The vault or the scepter that was close by? There was a mine, right? So there was a mine we were going to check out, and then we were going to go into the Underdark. But I don't remember if it was the vault or the scepter that was close.
It was the vault.
Okay. And then we had the whole conversation of, oh, we should probably do the other thing because that's probably important and the vault's going to be hard. But then we're like, oh, wait. TikTok goes the clock of destiny. The rhyme creeps forth every day. And we were feeling in a rush. I don't remember. Did we come to a decision as a group? Or did we just kind of go,
you guys did.
Go to the next town? And
you walked away from the direction of where you had identified where the vault is.
Yes.
So you guys have a little more information on that from Lionel's theater party. It is called the Vault of Secrets. Manshoon owns it, but it is in his
he leases
tower. No, he fully
rents to own.
He's paid off the mortgage. He's just paying property taxes at this point.
Well, we're foreclosing.
The vault is located within like this large black tower that kind of sits out of the icy tundra here, called the Citadel of the Raven. Wow, Citadel of the Raven. There we go.
You did it.
I bet that's covered with a rhyme.
What a wonderful
That's
word.
the secret word of the
We
day.
gotta use it to make yourself remember. You know, you gotta use it a few times and then it's in your brain.
So,
so we got to the town that he told us about.
So yeah, you guys,
and we narrowly avoided a pack of saber cats.
This is the town that kind of closest residence to Ilario's grandfather's kind of abode up in the mountain. You guys traversed down the mountain. Remember, you fought crag cats. It reflected one of Surge's spells.
Yeah.
You
was his name Growlrath?
The crag cat?
The grandpa.
Oh,
Growler.
Yeah,
Growlrath is what I wrote. Okay, sorry to derail us.
Okay.
All right, so we're entering the White Lady as a group.
The White Lady Inn.
Yeah.
You guys are outside of it if you guys want to walk.
I'm gonna knock off the rhyme off my shield, and then I'll go in.
Yeah, I got it.
We're so fucking stupid.
So
he's got the fucking windshield scraper, but it's for shields.
with that little hand cover.
Yeah. All right.
The White Lady.
I assume it's really a creaking door.
Yeah. It's kind of like you're stuck within the snow as you got. And in here you see a few people kind of hanging out, but you see a halfling commoner kind of manning the bar and a couple others about the establishment. But you're greeted by the halfling who kind of hops down from a stool behind the bar and then walks around and hello. My name's Ronaldo.
Yes, Ronaldo. Hello.
What brings you to East Haven?
Well,
You guys don't look like
Not
you
the
belong
weather.
here. Not
I've
that you won't belong in the future, but current, I know every face
Is
that
it
kind
because
of
I'm a
walks through.
satyr?
That's part of it, yes. Also, a tabaxi?
I'm not going to say anything after that comment. I'm just going to stare him down.
Okay. Unfriendly folks, it's okay. We, friendly or unfriendly, we can get you drunk.
what? We coming to get out of the weather? What?
Oh, yes, that should blow over soon.
Somehow
What?
I
Are
don't
these-
think so.
What?
Somebody-
Sorry about
what
my
can you?
I
what
know
can
I'm
you
new
tell
in
us?
town, but I know all about your weather.
Okay. We're just gonna take a seat over here. We're kind of curious. You spotted us correctly. We are travelers. We're passing through on our way to check on the mine.
Ah, Sunblight.
Yes. Is it nearby? Is it in the town? Is there like,
It's outside of town,
but shortly?
and there's a little bit of a trek, but I can point to it on a map for you.
Oh,
We
that
get
would
some
be
of the
ideal.
patrons occasionally.
And what are they like?
They are strange folk. The Dwergar dwarves. Ill-skinned. Not really into the sun, but not that we see much of it out here.
Would I be able to know through my history?
Yeah,
if,
make a
like-
history check.
I mean, we met Dwergar in the fucking
Oh yeah.
in the
You guys
room
have-
with
yeah,
the
you guys have
purple
met Dwergar.
vials and the train cart. We were in underground.
Oh wait.
It's a long campaign. We've been to the other dark.
I have disadvantage. My bad. I rolled 3 dice.
What were their fucking names? There was a pair of two of them that were just
15 is the
ridiculous.
lowest one.
A pair of two.
The Dwergar, remember? There was two of them that had similar fucking names, and they were just
we
donkeys.
helped them escape, and then they just ran away from us.
They were just fucking donkey NPCs.
Is there a different pair?
Braying in each other's mouths.
But would I know if there's like a?
Boother.
I guess for this one,
Yeah, these fucking donkeys.
instead of for the actual people on this history track, can I make it towards if this is like a little cavern that goes into the Underdark this far up north? Like, would I know of this like little way up?
Like from your hometown and knowing like one of the
Yeah.
outs.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the 17 being this being so far away, you're not. It's one of those things that you don't know for sure. You don't know.
Sure.
You haven't heard anybody, but you would assume with the Dwergar dwarves, they are Underdark dwarves, and you know that their capital is not in this direction. Gracklstug. Which I have dropped before, so we'll just move by it. And this is Sunblight is nowhere near there, so this must be another establishment.
Okay.
You do know with your history that the dwarves usually form clans and kind of stick together on that front. So it could potentially be a whole different clan of dwarves
We run
from
into
what
Higgins.
you're.
Sweet. Now Higgins is topside, baby. I guess I don't know the timeline.
All at once.
Might hit grandma. Well, have they seen, has there been any marked change in their behavior recently, or are they still kind of, dead eyes, blue in the eye, glowing kind of thing?
No, mostly dead eyes. They do have, on the clear nights, you can see in the distant mountains the fires of their forges kind of illuminating out of the mountainside. So they must be up to something.
Light pollution, it sounds like.
Yeah. But
Well,
I think we can get out here.
anything interesting in town we should stop by?
Oh,
Tourist
you know,
destinations?
Maybe a
Pizzeria?
clothing store,
Yeah,
There's
we
a
need
couple-
some-
an
by the
Urban
dock.
Outfitters.
Yes, there is a Yander Mountain.
Where is it? Could you point to it?
Oh, if you leave the White Lady Inn and you take a left, it's hard to miss.
Hard to
Yeah,
miss.
and
What?
Also, the boat docks. There's if you're into tourism, and there's some nice icebreaker ships that have pulled into port.
Mm.
I mostly assumed there wouldn't be anything, but I am slightly interested to go see the icebreaker ships.
I am too, actually.
We might actually just take a quick tourist moment. It's not all about the destination, it's the journey.
Do you know how long
That's
this storm is
the key
supposed to
to
last?
Oh, this storm? This is just a regular sort of thing. I wouldn't even say it's a storm.
It's a beautiful
Nico
day
looks
for
out.
you.
Hold on, the rhyme's in the way. Yeah. I mean, this is just a little windy, a little snow. Do you guys have pythons or crampons or anything like winter gear?
I'm sorry.
No. Do you have any for sale, maybe, or do you know?
Do you
like-
sell
No, but
crampons?
Yander Mountain will take.
Yander
all
Mountain,
of your-
you go for your one-stop shop for all
Actually,
your...
they do have some. They dropped off some brochures the other day. Kind of reaches over.
Tell me, do
a
they
little
have?
trifold brochure with a nice winter cover.
The fucking community pegboard. There's like a Yander Mountain tab for fucking bring this
Yeah,
in.
they actually have a drinking card. You can get their card if you do 20 drinks and I punch them all out. Actually, you can get a 10% discount.
Oh, I would love one.
20 drinks here for a 10% discount at Yander Mountain. Do you own Yander Mountain?
No, but honestly, they're the only real business in the town. So,
How many people are in this inn right now drinking?
All of the employees of Yander Mountain.
This is the
5.
company store.
5. I'd like to buy everybody 2 drinks, and then I'll just hand him the card he gave me.
Wow. A loophole, I see. Okay.
I don't
Well,
see how it's a loophole. It's 10
everyone
drinks.
else just, oh yeah, and you can see a couple of them are like more grizzled and he like turns like, all right, well, I mean, takes out his little thing, just punches them all out, and then, oh, here's your card.
Thank you. I show my friends.
I feel like perhaps 10% off will not equal the amount you spend on drinks.
Our drinks are pretty cheap up here.
I look at my card like, fuck.
2 silver a drink.
2 silver a drink.
No one can do that.
That's 20 silver, which is gold.
2.
2 gold.
Is it 10? Are you sure it's not like 13 makes a gold?
It might be.
The conversion rate's up here.
We're
in
doing
this
we're doing
area.
baker's dozen rules here. Well,
So where are you guys from?
well, all over really, out of town mostly.
It's very true.
Yeah, gather that
You
much.
could say totally.
Well, from different places, except for them two. They're from the same place. Well, I think so.
No, he went to school in my town. That's not being from my town.
Oh,
How many times are you going to make that mistake?
that was literally the only time.
Is it because we look the same?
That's exactly why I keep confusing it. Basically,
I look at
siblings. You
Coben.
two.
I stick my butt out.
See?
I stick my butt and I do like a little funny walk. Look, everyone, I'm Serge.
Where are you guys from?
I'm Coben. The moon.
I'm originally from the Underdark.
Oh. Well, welcome upstairs.
Thank you.
That's what they refer to it as, the upstairs. Well, we probably should get going.
Are we gonna miss the ships?
No, we gotta get going sooner because of the ships.
How long do the ships usually dock?
Yeah, when does the tourist part close?
A couple days, they just, come through to break the ice for the other more transport ships.
Oh, we must leave because they'll probably be leaving soon.
Yes, but first, the end of mountain.
Oh, that's right. What?
There's like one fucking warehouse store. It's a town with like 9 houses and like a goddamn warehouse.
like
Yander Mountain.
3 ropes.
A Bass Pro Shop sized Yander Mountain.
Two right.
It's a big pyramid.
As you guys traverse out of the White Lady Inn and head to the left down the street that Ronaldo pointed out. You guys, who has passive perception over 20?
Huh?
I do.
Quoben, you're kind of cresting the left side of the White Lady Inn, not the White Horse.
The White Horrid.
That's a place 2 blocks down from me. As you walk around, heading towards where Ronaldo said Yander Mountain was, you see one of like the illumination of a little bit of firelight from the bottom of the inn in the basement, and like the shadows of moving figures.
Just a moment. Can I slyly try to go peek?
Yeah. I'll allow you to make a stealth check or a perception check.
Oh, for sure. We're going to take perception every time. Come on, Edge. Oh, does a 26 count?
Jeez. It doesn't
Nice.
count. Reroll.
Oh, fuck.
I forgot I'm in Chrome.
As you kind of get closer and look through the rime of the window, as you
I fucking do 2 eye holes and then a little smile.
as you see kind of like in here, kind of like smoke burning and incense as about 5 to, well, I'll say with your perception check, 6 people gathered around a small little almost circle where it looks like with your high perception, here's what you hear. You hear one of them, a half elf, go, "Lady who watches from the lake, come to us in our dark hour. Tell us what you've seen." And you gather that there is a seance going on downstairs.
Sure. Nothing like apparates or anything in the middle, right? I'll probably linger a good 30 seconds, but I don't think I'm gonna spend. Unless like fountains of blood
something
start
does
coming
happen,
out
yeah.
of the floor.
No, just as you guys are kind of talking, you hear this going off. The rhyme that you cleared away then like comes and gets cold. Like
I redo the
abnormally
eye
fast.
holes.
No,
and
like
then
it's now it looks like it's like more frozen.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
try to
can't just
do
clear
it.
away.
That's gonna make a frowny face. Here's a question. No, that's not gonna work. Never mind. I cancel myself out. I wouldn't allow it. Shit. I'll get up and I'll go back over to the guys on the way to Yander Mountain. I think we're in the cult town.
Again.
Yeah. Fucking D&D vibes is for sure right now. I think we're in a cult
Fucking
town.
again.
The gang goes to a cult town. Ellipses again.
Well, You know, time is tight. We're kind of on a schedule here, but
Yeah, there was people in around a circle chanting about the Lady of the Lake.
Lady of the Lake.
oh, they were probably just praying.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it was definitely a cult thing.
They're a bunch
With your
of witches,
26,
maybe?
it was definitely a cult.
I've seen cult stuff before. This was cult stuff. They were doing, let's keep an eye out while we're in the other mountain. If everyone has dead eyes and, let's just keep an open mind for cult vibes, okay?
Who's the Lady of the Lake?
I don't know. Do I know? Can I make it? Can I know it? Can I know a check?
Make
I know
a
a check.
religion check.
Okay.
Can I also make one?
Natural 10 for 13.
13,
I
you
have disadvantage.
have not.
Oh, could have been a natural 20, but it's a 19.
19,
Don't you hate that?
Could have
you
been a
would
29.
have.
Cult stuff. The Lady of the Lake.
Up here, it's a place that would kind of be referred to as what maybe the gods have forgotten. But you have heard
What a
of
bitch.
you have heard of a kind of demigod or god being referred to as the Lady of the Lake. It is the name that I'm looking for is Auril, Auril.
Auril.
Yep. And what was your total?
19 total.
19. I guess from that I'll just add on that it's kind of one of the lesser gods. Not quite like a pantheon level
Sure.
god that you would worship as like a cleric or something, but something that exists.
How would you describe your hometown? A land that gods have
And
forgotten.
it is in the like primordial elemental realm.
I don't get any sign of like if they're like good or evil or anything
Alignment?
Like that.
I'll
Yeah,
give you
the
alignment. Neutral evil.
Neutral evil.
That's the chillest form of evil.
It is. Yeah.
True.
Look, some kids are on fire.
Did you say Lady of the Lake?
Yes. A cult thing.
Pretty sure that's one of the lesser gods. Kind of evil.
It seemed evil. I was getting evil vibes.
Were you?
They were standing around a circle. That's usually telltale evil cult shit.
Well, don't you all stand in circles?
Yes, we stand in circles, not around a circle.
Oh,
Thing there's only four of us now.
Everyone knows in the religion
Where?
community, once you draw the circle, evil.
oh.
And then it's
I
a
take
direct.
note. I take note of that.
There's a direct increase. The amount of lines in the circle is linear up with evil.
Well, perhaps you can ask Sahunin about Auril.
Just ask Sahneen. Okay, I'll ask Sahneen later when we do our girl talk.
You've asked a few things throughout.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm stressed. That was not about you.
Okay.
That was internalized.
Okay.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I don't like the cold. I'm gonna kind of pull my first hand closer.
Can we just get to the goddamn
Yonder mountain.
Yes, of course. Or else
God
we'll miss
damn
the
it.
ships.
Yander.
Who said that?
Yonder?
Who? Was that the wind?
It's not the wind.
That's not what the wind says back. Was that the wind? It's not the wind.
Not the wind.
Yeah, we'll head to Yander Mountain.
All right. You guys go further down. Yeah. It's by your days of like you're traveling. If you want a good read on the time, you don't see the sun or anything, but make a quick survival check.
I don't think we're
If you'd
worried
like.
about the time.
All right. Well, you guys go down and between the like little
Do we?
bits of did you roll? Okay. Between the like little houses, you do see a couple of them like chimneys kind of smoking out as you go by, but you see a large building with a definite different vibe than the other buildings. There's a huge well-made sign and that just Yander Mountain, and in the background there's a nice carved out of the wood mountain. Icicles have been cracked off as intentionally to kind of make it more presentable. And it's a huge building, and as you guys walk in, there are like you kind of open the double doors. There are boats hanging from rope by the ceiling. There are harpoons on a racks, and you see a large Goliath figure.
Is he wearing a branded polo?
He has a light white kind of small little vest fur that
He's got a fleece vest.
and he does have a name tag that says Mazak, M-A-Z-A-K.
Oh my god.
Greetings, welcome to Yander Mountain, where you can get all of your cold weather needs. How can I help you all?
Yes, hello. I believe we are in need of, was it 2 pairs of cold weather gear?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
need one. Absolutely.
I also need one.
And probably
Is it like
Some-
snowshoes or something too?
Yeah.
Snowshoes would be good. Yeah.
What was that guy talking about back at
Pitons or
Crumbons?
cromdons? Pitons or cromdons?
Crampons. Crampons.
Do you have any pitons? Do you have any
Yes.
pitons or crom bombs here?
Sorry, I took one of the drinks that Lionel bought, and they were pretty strong.
They are.
We just
Wait,
fucking
what?
pulled up to the Lollipop Guild.
Hold on, I'm pulling up the winter shit.
Oh
yeah,
my
I
god.
definitely need. Was my paws are so skinny, my legs just go right through the snow. I need something big and flat. Mech.
I don't want to be. What's our rope situation like as a group? Adventurers always have rope.
What do you need rope for?
I don't know. I've never been in a mine.
Oh, there we go. I found it. Hey guys. Yeah. So all of that stuff we have. Look.
All that stuff we have.
Crampons, I think, is what the word you were trying to say.
No, he's
I did say it. I
These
corrected
are going to be
my-
great on ice. As he pulled out these little like metal things. These attach right to your big boots, and
Oh, they're
it won't be very
spikies.
slippery.
We call
keep
them
you from-
spikies.
We also have snowshoes. This is going to greatly reduce the likelihood of the weather getting stuck in a deep snow. It says on the tag.
Is there a lot of deep snow here?
most of it?
Okay.
Also, cold weather gear. Yeah, tons of it. I have a couple, things that I have to promote.
I'm gonna nudge Lionel. Coat shirt.
Wait, what?
As soon as he starts going into his like mandatory ads, I'm nudging you and like whispering coat stuff.
Well, before I get into my spiel, I have to do that. We have sales and quotas to make. Oh, what brings you to town? Is there something that I can maybe adjust to your needs? Are you looking?
We're here to see the icebreakers.
Oh, I don't
Can I
think
make a
we need to-
perception check to see if there's like a fucking painting with the eyes taken out and people like looking at us like if we're being
Yeah,
watched?
make a perception check.
I'm looking for cult shit. Oh no, a 2 for a 9er.
You do not see.
I get distracted by the fucking decor.
You look over and you see this large picture of a sperm whale, like kind of painted.
Yeah, I
and then,
do.
Like a couple of like other people like on the side of these little icebergs, like holding harpoons and like throwing them.
It's more
Like,
sperm
got a
than
vibe
whale.
here for sure.
Oh, we might get into maybe some spelunking as well.
Spelunking down caves.
Maybe.
But you're
I
definitely
don't
gonna
know.
need ice picks, and he goes and gets some. These are good for climbing. We have harnesses and stuff too.
Do we need that?
We might.
I can fly.
So I can.
Where are you guys spelunking at? Because
You know, in the nearby area.
perfect. Well, you're gonna need a couple of other other things. He goes.
Okay. How many
Well,
carts
there's
are
two
around us
large.
now?
What?
How many carts of stuff is he loaded for?
Just like one or two. But goes and grabs these big canisters. They like sit on a table. They're probably 2 feet tall. This is our bear mace. You're gonna probably need some of this. Just in
Excuse
case.
me?
You heard it, bear mace.
Is there a lot of spelunking bear accidents?
Yeah, I mean, and then also, I've heard stories of yetis. I mean,
Buddy, I am a cat man. I make my own mace.
look, pal.
Well, I don't.
This is some heavy duty shit. So, this will clear out a room.
It looks it. How big are the bears? Jesus.
Huge.
Bigger
Is
than
this
you.
like a Heineken, like one of those little Heineken kegs? But bear
Basically,
mace?
but like picture tall and skinny, like
Okay.
like a
scuba
fire
tank.
hydrant, or not a fire hydrant, like a fire extinguisher size.
Okay. It's got a fucking cone nozzle
Yeah.
for application.
Yep.
Well, it's so windy. You gotta, you
Yeah.
gotta protect the jet.
Hashtag protect the jet.
Well,
We have a bunch of fire starter kits if you guys are looking to camp out. We have
actually,
if you guys are trying to traverse, we have a couple out back. We got dog sleds. I could rig you up with some snow dogs.
Oh no! If we ever got your dogs, they wouldn't come back.
We have a poor track record on renting.
Yeah.
Good to know. So
Yeah, our credit's got to be wearing thin here.
I'll eliminate the possibility for renting.
So,
spelunking.
Okay,
Anything else?
I think we just need the basic cold weather gear. That's basically it. I already have boots, but I just need the clothes.
Oh,
I think the
sure.
ice picks would be. Well, I mean, I can fly.
I can fly.
But
Serge can fly too.
I can crawl.
I can't
Why
do
don't-
either.
But we should one set of ice picks for Lionel.
Yes, please.
Perfect. Yeah.
I'll
Do you
take
need the
that.
clomdoms?
Crampons?
can I see one for just a moment?
I just showed these. All right, pull them up.
Right.
These go on your feet.
Well, I don't have. I have hooves. Do they fit hooves?
Oh,
You're like,
oh Jesus!
I think so.
Custom
I
made.
mean,
Well, that one.
These will fit. This will fit a halfling. So I mean,
Well,
you're
those
like,
ones
what,
are.
half a
Those
foot, right?
Those are bent now. Do we get those at a discount now? They look kind of damaged.
All right. I made these for a gnome not too long ago. They do have a heel, but I think that should fit your hoof.
All right.
Oh
Wait,
my
I
God,
can fly.
his glass slipper moment.
I'll take the crampons, and I'll take the ice picks.
Okay. Where are they?
And the
Crampons.
clothing gear.
Do we need?
Each set of cold weather clothing is 10 gold. Crampons are 2 gold. Snowshoes are also 2 gold. The climbing gear is with the ice picks. Is it? I want to say
2 billion.
How much is the harness and the bear mace as well?
I'll say 30 gold for the climbing gear. The ice picks.
Whee!
2 ice picks and climbing gear.
Okay.
How about the harness? Is that included?
That's included with the climbing gear. Yep.
Okay, and the bear mace?
Oh, classic. I love. Look, this is one of my favorite items in the shop. I always try to sell it to everybody. I tell them, don't go out there without it. You don't want to. I mean, what if, you don't want to be in that situation? So these are going to go for 8 gold a piece. Look, and that's a deal. If you just take the nozzle here, spray, and pray. But don't pray, because you're going to have everything you need right here in this canister. If a bear attacks, boom, 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 right in the face. Also yell and get really big, just in case. Yeah.
That I can do. But I'll take 1 pair of crampons, 1 pair of snowshoes, set of cold weather gear, 2 ice picks, and 3 bear maces.
3 bear maces. You were my favorite. He goes, these big canisters, bear mace.
You never know, guys. Do we need rope?
Okay,
Are we good on rope?
Here's
I got
30.
tons of rope. I got harpoons. I got augers, fishing poles, rods.
Do we need
crab
a fire starter
basket
kit? Or
things.
can we do that on our own?
Yes, Serge.
Can we do
Can
what?
Can you make a fire?
I
mean, I could
No.
try, but I've never been in this sort of climate.
How have
Fire
we
and warm
been
would be good.
adventuring this whole time?
What do you mean?
we've
I
stayed
feel as if
in
we've been
wagons
in the
and
wilderness
glamping.
for weeks and months
Not
on
gonna-
end.
Fucking blizzard.
Why does it feel? Is this town enchanted? I'm gonna try and see if there's a subtle magic happening or something over the town that makes us forget that we are perfectly capable adventurers, and sends us to Yanda Mountain to buy a corporate spell.
Yeah, Arcana check.
All right, so how much did I spend?
18.
A lot.
18. Nothing affecting you guys.
It must be the cold weather.
Never traversed in this type of area before.
I guess that's true.
Did I hear traversing? I got the dog sleds. You guys can get a couple of them.
Believe me, you don't want to give us your dogs.
Well, I'm here to sell them.
Yeah, we're not
Are you
buying.
the only employee in here?
I work Tuesdays, Thursdays.
But it's Monday. What are you doing here?
I had to cover.
The most uninteresting response. Well, I work Tuesday, Thursdays, so here
I'm
I
not
am.
even supposed to be here today.
I had to cover for Lamal.
And is he busy working for the Lady of the Lake?
I don't think so. I mean, think he's more of a sick day sort of guy,
And she doesn't approve of that.
Well, I don't know anything about all of that, but
Insight check.
sure.
There's a B story here, and I'll find it. 15.
I think we already did.
15.
Yeah.
You see that he's telling the truth. He's what you're picking
This
up
guy's
he's a
low hanging. He's
humble
just
and humble employee.
works at the cult headquarters. I'm fully convinced this is cult HQ. Well, we've got to get to the icebreakers.
Oh, perfect.
No,
you ever
this-
seen one of those things before?
No, we haven't.
Ever.
Well, pretty cool.
Do you guys
Can't
have any
wait.
good fish up here? What's your best type of fish?
Fish? Oh, yeah, actually, I do.
Sea Peach.
Fucking, I do have it. Hold on, it's just in another tab. Hold on, real quick.
He's clicking through. He's clicking through the computer that's got those like Walmart keyboards. He's click, click, click.
Oh, look. He kind of points over to one that is like very much so the like. He kind of goes and hold on. I think it just hits and it just starts going. This fish on the wall. It's a red fish with a big like bulbous like head, almost kind of like, you know those dinosaurs that have like the hard head. That here's a knucklehead trout.
Knucklehead.
Most of the diet of the area is knucklehead trout and the surrounding fauna of elk and maybe a crag cat if you're feeling frisky, but you know.
Oh, this place is terrifying, I think, to Quoven. I think Quoven's scared.
The occasional seal, but that's looked down upon.
So,
Look down upon the seal?
do you follow the Lady
Yeah.
of the Lake? Do you worship her?
I am not allowed to say either here nor there in an establishment such as this.
So yes.
Like I said, honestly, not allowed to take a side either way, just in case the customer disapproves in any way. You know,
So yes.
large chains, how they are.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry. Is there?
It looks like
Are
there's
there other
religious
Yander
property.
mountains?
Yeah, of course, up here. Are you kidding?
Every town we
The
pass.
largest one's in Bullabone,
Boulder Bone. Never
It's-
been.
like 3 city blocks. This one is
Good
Mar-
God.
New York Macy's.
we're gonna hard pivot campaign and just tourism. Like we got distracted. We're just happy family, like taking pictures.
Well, okay. Well, here's your money for my stuff. Should we get going then, everyone?
Did you
Yes,
use
let's
your
go.
card?
Oh, yes, here's my card.
Oh, yeah, it's a 10%
Good.
off. That would
10%
save me
off.
7 gold.
Because
Well, this is
I'd also-
this is,
I wanted to, yeah, a pair of crampons and snowshoes, please, for hooves.
just one word: crampons. Just get right through it. You know?
What I said.
Just fucking
Crampons.
These
Crampons.
crampons are quite straight.
Cramp offs.
The cramping.
You have a punch card. You said.
yes, here you go.
Yeah, dang it, Ronaldo. Son of a bitch.
You
All
done
right,
it
10%.
again, Ronaldo.
They're all
does
dated
it get
today.
docked from your pay? Why do you care? It's corporate.
Look, that little halfling. He yanked an auger from me. My finest auger.
Oh,
He stole it?
Well, it was my personal one. I'm an ice fisher.
Okay.
What is an auger?
How much?
Holes in the ice.
Yeah,
And,
no.
and and
I'm thinking
this
we should
is
get
a-
one of those, Swing. We never know.
and
what
this is why
ice walls we might
he's.
come across.
Is there
Look,
a
guys.
frozen lake nearby?
Yeah, we're on the. I mean, most of the.
I mean, that's a sea, right? That's not just a. Is it a
Yeah,
big
but
lake?
there's a sheet of ice on top of it. That's why we have the icebreakers that come through.
How much
They
do
break up the ice for the other ships to go from Boston, Bullabone, all this, everything up north.
how much do
There'd be
your-
no way to get around.
And do you know why he stole your auger?
He's also an ice fisher. That son of a bitch.
have you stolen an auger before?
Yep.
Oh, see, it's just the
I
way
actually
of the, it's the way of the
from
sport.
Ronaldo.
So
he stole his
he.
back.
Well, honestly, I'm quite confused on whose it is anymore, but
Oh yeah, you had it for so long, you just kind of thought it was yours, but then
it
he
gets
took
passed around. But
What is a good?
I mean-
How much does a good auger go for?
good auger, 5 gold. The one that I'm talking about, though,
7 or 8.
Priceless. That thing will dig the perfect hole.
Is it magical?
Perfect
or what
size of the
makes it
knucklehead
special?
trout. I feel like they just get right out of the ice.
And
Does he?
he stole it to search for the Ice Queen, the Lady of the Lake.
I have no idea. I'm about to go
You're
steal. I'm about to go steal it back though, at some point.
You got a break coming up?
I work
You guys
Tuesday,
want us-
Thursday, so
you guys want
on
a side
Friday, my
quest?
plan.
Yeah, that's the schedule again.
Yeah, I like
only
it, 'cause,
do-
you know, one day off in the middle of the week, and then also I have a nice weekend.
Yeah, that's a huge weekend.
Yeah,
That's the majority of the week.
work-life balance. You know, gotta keep strong.
And that whole time you're just ice fishing.
Ice fish. I hunt. I almost got an elk last week. That was huge. And then
Yeah,
I realized
that's pretty
it
big.
was it had been awakened and it started yelling at me. But
I'm sorry. One more time.
some of the local frost druids out to the east, I don't know if it's for fun. I don't really understand their culture, but they will awaken animals and then they become sentient. And then sometimes I think I'm going after just a regular animal, and then I shoot my bows or crossbows, and then the animal will be sentient and start yelling at me. Back up, not me. Ah,
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
I'm-
go.
I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna lean into Coben. I think you're right.
This place is weird.
all right. Well, what was the total that you guys spent?
I spent 32 gold minus the 10%.
Right.
I spent 68. I rounded up to 7 when I took my discount. So
So
Seven is
more
lower
than
than 68. I will say that.
69.
62.
Oh. So
Well, total over 100 gold. Is that?
what? Because I
is
also,
there another card?
I missed the
There-
prices
you-
there.
Do you get 10% off fucking
you
drinks at
get-
Ronaldo's?
You get 10% off drinks over at the White Lady Inn. Right here.
Wonderful.
If you guys would like to do that.
It's fucking
Yes.
cyclical.
What about so for me?
And,
it was
and is this owned by the same parent
shoes,
company?
Crampons, and I'll take an auger too.
What
Auger
is
was
it? You know, 2 augers?
a
Awesome.
auger.
Oh, one.
8 augers.
A auger.
A augers. What?
He goes and grabs this really kind of fine metal, but has like a crank at the top that you just crank, and you'd place it
Yeah.
on like a hard surface or the ice, and then just crank through, and it'll dig a hole.
Yeah.
Is it the special metal?
So what were shoes and crampons?
Crampons
Were
were
two.
2 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shoot, snowshoes are 2 gold.
Snowshoes are 2.
Cold weather's 10.
Oh, okay, I don't need the gears. So just the 2, and what 5 for the auger? 9 total,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Any more bear mace? That's
I think
Oh,
we
shit.
have more bear mace than we're gonna use.
But it helps to have it. You know what? I'll take a bear mace too.
perfect.
Ah,
Right,
he's
gold.
just wrecking you guys.
My commission's gonna be off the chart for this Tuesday.
And he
money.
gets commission.
Can
How
we
much-
get another
sorry.
10% off card?
Was bear mace?
The
Sure.
White Lady Inn.
Can we
20%
have
off.
another?
I'm fucking worked.
Can we each have one?
Make a persuasion check.
This is
Yeah.
what you're persuading.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have much. God damn it.
Natural 1.
Yeah. For a 13, he seems pretty loose with those cards. You know, that's all I'm gonna say.
Corporate policy, you know, I wish I
Yeah,
could.
Look, I honestly, I'm not even allowed really to give out another one today.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you for
You're
the 2.
welcome. Yep.
Right, Mazak. We're gonna be
Um,
heading out now.
Would you guys like to sign up for Yander Mountain exclusives or a card? You just present these golden membership to any end of mountain across.
What are the benefits?
Well,
Do we
so
get
many.
up-
You not
Where
only
do
get,
they end?
you not only get access to the special Yanda Mountain exclusive room, you also
Hold on.
get 20% off all purchases at your local Yanda Mountains or any therefore Yanda Mountain.
You guys know
I
the
I
paid
swear to
membership.
God, if I went to any store and they said get a membership and we could show you the special room, I would maybe get the membership.
I feel like you should have led with that.
You can't go in the secret room.
I can't lead with it. I'm legally allowed to not do
Legally
that.
allowed.
I'm legally
Fucking-
allowed not to lead with it. Okay.
What a weak phrase.
Say
I'm
less.
legally allowed not to do that.
Is there like a...
There's no guarantees. I'm just legally allowed to.
I have one question. Would you be sending out any catalogs in the mail if I signed up?
If you put an address down and you become a member, there will be a catalog.
Like, I don't want to. I think I'm.
Is it a paid membership?
Yes, how much
Of
is it?
course.
How much?
50 gold pieces
A month
you
or
are a
yearly?
yearly. You have to renew.
50 gold pieces per year. That's
I
not
mean, I'll be honest. I want to see the room.
bad.
Is it
we'll have-
one per group or each of us?
Do you get like a guest pass to go to the room? Can one
Look.
person...
Is this like a Costco thing?
I don't know anything about a Costco or.
Where they keep the costs low.
No, I
Well,
thought that's
great.
where the costs
Are they a
go.
competitor? Because I think I'm
They are
legally
competitive.
obligated to write that down.
You're legally allowed to do that.
You're
All right,
legally
I gotta
allowed-
write that down.
They are a competitor, and their memberships are 30 gold pieces a year. So
And it gets the whole group in.
Make a group deception check.
Oh, I like it.
We're talking to the CEO. It turns out that's how he. That's how he
This
gets
is
to
pretty
only
good.
work Tuesday and Thursday.
It's a decent
He's
check.
the fucking
I don't
CEO.
know. What we got? A
rolled
9, 21,
21, 18, 12.
9.
Let me just throw an inside out real quick. Costco, you say? Well, and if any competitor comes up, my boss tells me I need to write the names down and the membership prices. So 30 gold, Costco. How do you spell Costco, by the way?
It's
KAUCT.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Just sidestepping those trademark laws right there, aren't we?
That's all I do.
I'm dancing around trademarks daily, baby.
My whole floor is eggshells.
All right. Well, I'll
fucking
tell the boss
stupid.
that. So, does anyone want a membership card? Also, no guests are allowed in the exclusive room. But any end of mountain that you go to, it does have one of these exclusive membership rooms. So this is not the only one you get to have access to. Look,
I would love
there's
one. I would love one,
Okay.
and I would love to see the room.
Yes, we're going to the room.
Well, we would each have to
30
buy
gold
a
a
membership.
year?
Yes.
I think we...
Pay the man.
50 gold a year.
30 gold, we said, right?
No, that's Costco. I already wrote
That's
that down.
Costco.
We're gonna
I thought you were matching the price.
Why would
No,
he do
I-
that?
I-
He's legally allowed to not do that.
Thank you.
I missed that part. So, okay, I didn't know. I thought it was against the law.
I'm gonna start saying that I'm legally allowed to do this.
To not do something.
I'm legally allowed to not do that.
All right, I'm paying for mine and Bobin, so that's 100 gold.
Okay.
Does the 10% discount carry over to the membership fee?
Not to the membership, but anything you buy inside the exclusive room does have that discount.
Wonderful.
Do we spent another 100 gold on membership. Do we get another card? 10% off at the.
But the membership card actually.
That's 30% off.
No, they don't. They're not cumulative.
Oh, it doesn't say on the card that it isn't.
Let me see that thing.
They're legally allowed.
I mean, they can tell us that it isn't, but it says on the card that
It isn't.
that you
isn't.
can.
Oh my god. Another loophole.
Wait, I want those.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am actually legally obligated and allowed to give you. All right. So just 2 of the members.
No.
3.
One, yeah.
Why don't we call it an even 4?
Sure.
Look, you got the auger. You don't know what's in the exclusive room that's going to complement that auger. You're going to be digging through ice like nobody's
You know what,
business.
Serge,
You know, if you don't get it, it says here in the membership in the fine print that we cannot tell anybody what's in the rooms.
Nobody.
We're legally allowed not to tell you.
Where's the room?
He can't tell you either unless you sign up.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
reading
Lionel.
it here. I mean,
I know. I almost let that one slip. I got excited.
You know what, Serge? I got it. You got the Aga. I'll get your membership for this year.
Doggo's like 5. That's not. You're broke, aren't you?
No.
you're
Can we
broke.
put that-
I can get my own membership.
I'm not.
Can we
broke.
put down Maggie and Miley's address? They're just gonna get 4 copies of the same catalog.
No,
Is it a monthly catalog, or actually, I'm gonna put down my parents' address just to like fuck with my dad.
Yes,
perfect,
all of them.
perfect.
All of them.
Yeah, we're putting all of them there.
Well, I
And
think. Hang on.
specifically the separate rookery address, not like the business
I-
address that he's like, you don't get to know this one unless it's businessy. I put it down.
I think we should send one to our friend on the the toll troll bridge.
Oh yeah, he might want one.
Yeah, some reading. You might need supplies.
Yeah, well,
I'll
I'll
throw
put
in
I'll
on
put
that.
my address to him.
Okay.
I'll put mine.
How
to
many
Maggie and
newsletters?
Miley's.
All of them. All of us are getting newsletters. And
Oh my god, the
text
commission
messaging.
is.
Does it cost
rolling
extra
today.
for the newsletters? Wait, hang on.
No,
Yeah,
of
of
course
course.
not. It says right
What?
here that it's not.
Yeah,
What's
we're
up?
on different pages here.
Ah,
I thought that was included in the membership.
It is.
I'm sorry, guys. You guys have been too kind. I usually just try to pocket the rest.
No, I know. It's a commission. I get.
Are you legally allowed to do that though? Like honestly,
Out here, we're
I
legally
don't
allowed to
think
do a
you
lot.
are.
All right.
Out here, you're legally allowed to do a lot. That's terrifying.
It's true though.
But
It
this
is
just
true.
Kentucky.
Bob, I'll say hi.
Hi, Bobo.
Wow.
What is going on with the shopping experience?
This is a great session. I don't know what you guys are up to.
I
But
love
I'm
it.
having a great time.
It's fucking-
Hey, the world's
chaos.
ending. But what about this Yander Mountain in this cold town?
You wouldn't have
All right,
much
well,
kayak, would you?
Everyone, remove 50 gold from your D&D Beyond inventories. You are now
have
members
one
of Yander Mountains. Here are your. Would you guys like pins or a card?
Wait, how did you know we were D&D Beyond members?
Cold shit.
You look like the type of guys.
Fucking cult shit. What? A pin. I'll take a pin.
Pin, perfect. Pulls out a nice little badge. The same logo
Yeah.
that was on the front of the building.
I'm
Just,
gonna detect magic on the pins though.
Yeah, we don't
Sure.
trust this.
You can detect magic at will, so just like
Yeah.
they are non-magical.
Okay.
That's what they want.
Pin is a
That's
pin.
what they want you to think.
No, I would take a pin too.
All right. Pins for everyone, or you want
I'll
the
take
card?
a card. I don't have really metal and pins don't really go together.
It's like a nice metal card.
You
Here you
can
go.
weld it onto your armor.
I'm not doing their branding for them.
I'll also take a card. Thank you.
Perfect.
The
All
pin
right.
goes on the inside of
the-
the jacket.
Exclusive room.
Let's go.
I put the pin on my backpack.
He like goes back to the back of the shop or leads you back there, where there is kind of stairs up, a locked door, stairs up behind to another set of double doors. As kind of pulls out a jangly key, a big long like key, and just cling, and starts leading up. And then the door up here is not made out of ice, but has like a sheet of ice kind of like covered it, and he just kind of fucking. He takes a hammer that's like hanging on the wall and just then
He bust a
cracks
rhyme.
open.
I swear to God. I hate how good it was.
That was awesome.
I hate how good it was.
Bust a rhyme, Mazak.
And then
I
he
love that.
cracks
That's a
open
good
the
one.
door, and you guys see up here there is a bunch of magical items. Your detect magic that you still have on is pinging off a lot of these things in here. They're all kind of labeled. One is the Hook of Fisher's Delight hanging off. It is a nice little tiny silver fish hook, but it has these like gold feathers.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lantern. There are 4 lanterns of tracking. One is actually roll 4d4s.
Okay.
Wait, who rolled the 100 on the dragon table? Danny? Danny, you're our loot table guy.
Here we go.
Roll them D4s.
How many?
D4s. 40.
44.
44s.
44s.
Sorry, did I say d4? D10s. Sorry. I don't know
Oh,
why I said d4.
40
4
10s.
d10. I got stuck
40,
on 4.
10. That's almost 50.
20.
Oh.
That's average.
Individually, what are they?
I'll tell you right now.
I've picked
2,
You're legally allowed to.
3, 7.
Okay, so there are 4 lanterns of tracking here. There's a brief description. They're designed to track down a certain type of predator. There's one for celestials, one for constructs. It's 7.
Yeah.
There's one for fiends, and there is one for giant. It was the 8, right?
Yeah. Celestials.
So this burns for 6 hours. It has 1 use per day, I think. No, it just it
Celestials,
sheds
giants,
bright.
fiends.
You can turn it on basically, and it sheds bright light. So that's kind of its downfall. But when you're within 300 feet of any creature of that type, the flame in it turns to green.
You said celestials, giants, fiends, and what was the other?
Constructs.
Constructs. That's right.
There is the hook I told you about. There is something kind of sitting on like this amorphous, like dark steel cube that's kind of radiating heat in here. It's called a thermal cube. There is a nice white cloak called the Cloak of the White Wind. There is something called the Ice Splinter, which is a large morning star. And a great axe called the Snow Slayer. And some bracers called the Ice Fang Bracers.
Sorry, what was the morning star called?
Ice Splinter.
Ice Splinter.
And the cloak was Cloak of the White Cube.
The White Wind.
Wind.
What, do they have descriptions?
Ice Fang was what? Bracers, right?
Yeah, they do. I would just go through like the bullet point. Are you guys interested in looking at anything closer? I can.
I'm interested in that cloak.
No, I am. Get
This
back.
cloak, it's a shimmering white cloak with a dark fur trim.
Yeah.
It says on it, the cloak never becomes dirty and you cannot be damaged by cold conditions. While wearing it, it does require attunement, but its other effect, if you take damage from a melee attack, I'm gonna move it over to this tab. If you take damage from a melee attack, you can use a reaction to release a swirl of freezing snow. The attacking creature must make a DC 15 dex save. It's basically like Hellish Rebuke except cold damage.
Damn, that's sick.
That is sick.
We are fighting over this. No, I want it.
What about those ice bracers?
God damn it, Danny.
We're both high dex characters.
Yeah, these bracers they covers the wearer's arm and shoulder. It's made out of bone, with the skull of a saber-toothed beast in place of its shoulder. One of the shoulders. The beast's fangs and the spikes across its armor are composed of enchanted frost that persists even in sweltering heat. While wearing this bracer, you gain the following benefits. If you are not wearing armor or carrying shield, you get a bonus 1 to AC. You also get an additional 2 to AC against cold attacks. You get 2 bonus.
Mm.
If you make an attack with your unarmed strike or natural weapons, the attack doesn't deal any fire. And the attack doesn't deal fire damage. You deal an extra d6 cold. If the attack that deals cold damage misses you, you can use a reaction to make a melee attack against the creature that attacked you.
What was the hook? Was it just a regular hook?
No, it's called the Hook of Fisher's Delight.
Hook of Fisher's Delight.
For it to function, the feathered hook must be tied to the end of a fishing line and immersed in enough water to fill at least a 10-foot cube. At the end of each uninterrupted hour of immersion, you roll a d6, and on a 6, a floppy 6-inch long magical fish appears on the hook. The color and properties of the fish are determined by the roll.
Oh my god. I had never wanted to be Barry so much.
You basically just submerge the hook in water attached to a line, and then after an hour, it catches a magical fish.
Random fish, yeah.
What does the magic fish do?
Well, you're gonna have to try to find out. Like,
Will it grant me a wish?
I
fish
don't
wish?
think so. No.
Spink,
So
he didn't
it's
sound too
edible.
confident in that. I think it does grant you a wish. Oh, do we even fish? We don't even fish. When's the last time we fished?
I always just use a harpoon and stand in
Sorry, I'm sorry. The past tense of fish. Fast?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just Sean Connery saying the word fast.
Fast.
How fast is it going?
Did you want to get this cloak, Sving? I saw you looking at it.
Do they maybe have it at other stores? Can you check the inventory of the other
Can you check
Thunder
in the
Mountains?
bag?
Can you check the system?
The back
Well,
of
that's the thing
secret room.
about the exclusive room is that is unique to every Yander Mountain.
But we have access to all of the secret rooms at all the
You have
Yander
access
Mountains.
now for the next year.
What is
Pretty
today?
sweet.
Is the 15th? Okay.
I will admit, I was expecting full cult shit. I'm not convinced this room doesn't have cult shit. I'm actually gonna look around again.
What's a different room? Did you already look around in here?
Not in here. I mean, it might carry over. DM's discretion. But this room had a frost door. I'm looking
Yeah.
for any more observation or culty shit.
We had to bust a rhyme to get in this bitch.
That was
Very
that was
exclusive.
good. But maybe we
Make a
maybe we
perception
should
check.
start fishing. Do you have any fishing gear?
Mm-mm.
Not
Let's ask about
tying?
fishing gear on the way out. I don't know if you want the hook, but I'd be interested in fishing.
As you kind
Kill
of
time.
look around and you look back towards where the door is, there is a little like a statue, but it's like holding a nice sword. Looks to be a long sword. Called Winter's Agony. And you can see like the statue itself is kind of frozen around, and it's next to the doors, and you can see that over time it probably, as the rhyme is creeping out around it, it's kind of going back towards the door.
Okay. So uncult related rhyme.
But it does seem to be radiating from this long sword.
Anyone? Where's that sword from? Hold on. When people say they go ice fishing, are they
Yep.
getting like lots of magic items?
Not
I'm-
necessarily.
But sometimes.
I mean, it depends on
What?
where you're fishing.
Where is the place that you get magic items?
I mean, sometimes ships crash. You know, they have things.
Oh, every answer is more disappointing than the first.
Yeah, there's some you know, we got a few off the druids. We trade them out east. There's
Right.
a bunch of
Druids.
Yeah.
Druid with the talking elks.
not just elks, but definitely elks.
Confirmed elk. Mammoths.
All right. How much is this cloak?
Cloak, that is going to be about, well, with your discount, keep in mind, about 600 gold pieces.
I'll look at Swing.
Go ahead, buddy.
You don't want it.
I do, but you also seem to want it.
Yeah, but I feel like you get hit more than I do.
Oh.
It happens, yeah.
I have a gun.
I'm up in it a lot more.
But why didn't you get it?
Are you sure?
Yes, of course.
I don't know. Do you think white really goes with my fur?
No, but it doesn't matter.
All right, fuck it. I'll take it. The cloak.
Good choice.
Milk. Whatever your name is.
Milk? Oh, Mazak.
Mazak.
Yeah, it says it right. It says it right here. Can you read?
Wow.
All right. Cloak
out I
of
just
the
learned.
White Wind for 600.
I want to talk to your manager.
Here,
That
Swing,
was
this is
insensitive.
Swing, this
Won't
is
be until tomorrow.
You insulted.
He's the
This
only
great
guy in this
man.
fucking superstore.
Swing, this is what you would look like with it on. And I'll put it around me, and I'll use my pendant of the chameleon to turn into Swing.
Oh shit! There's two of them.
You know what?
What do you think? This is how you'll be perceived with this
I
cloak.
hate it.
Can we get a different color? Do you have different colors of this cloak?
As soon as you buy one of their magic items, then he goes to the stock room and just puts the exact same item back. These super rare things, he fucking opens the drawer under the the pedestal. And
You know what? I'll get it anyway. I'll take it. It's fine. Thank you for the demonstration. I wish you hadn't, so.
Well,
I don't like the way
You
it
were
looks.
concerned, so.
It's fine. Maybe we can share. I'll wear it today.
It won't ever
tomorrow.
become dirty. That's part of its magical properties. Regardless of how much dirt you put on it, it just right off.
Oh, you love dirt.
Yeah. That's kind of my saying.
Well,
I
see how it feels for the next couple weeks or so and see what
Yeah.
happens.
And if I don't want it, you can have it.
Perfect.
All right. 600.
minus 10%.
I think that is minus the 10%.
That was already factored in the discount.
So it cost like 600 and.
Let's move on. It's cheaper.
We're not doing that TikTok again.
All right, Mazak, it's been a pleasure. We must be going now.
We gotta
Anything
get
else?
out of
Just
this.
just
We
the
gotta
cloak?
get
Nobody
out
else
of
wants. You
We
guys all
gotta
got
go, Bazak. I don't know
To
what
the-
kind of charm you put on us,
the
but we're not
exclusive
here
room.
for this.
Robert,
Nope.
he's trying to keep us here.
You look like you get
What?
cold easily.
The walls are closing. I'm just gonna start banging on the
Mazak,
wall.
I bought your cold gear.
Yeah, but I figured all of. I mean, y'all got memberships.
Yes, but
They're paid. They didn't provide anything.
He looks at Quoben. You look like the type of guy who gets real cold.
No.
Hold on to this. He pulls off the thermal cube and just kind of looks to hand it to you.
I'm not taking it. 0% chance. It's on
Okay,
principle now. It's on principle that I'm not. I am a terrible customer.
Well, he kind of just turns it a little bit and then it kind of starts to radiate out heat. So any bit of coldness you guys felt before, it is now in a 15-foot cube, 90 degrees.
But does it go the other way?
No, just,
90
it's
is
just
too hot.
Well, I think it's too hot. Yeah, that's why we keep it up here in this room.
How much is that cube?
No, we don't need the cube.
This one is it's only 240 gold.
With the discount.
With the 10%.
I've already factored in the discount.
So it was somewhere.
Yep.
I'm just wondering if the code here. If we...
$268 gold. I did it. Take that, comments.
If you want it, this is a nice thermal cube.
I do the dome for us every night, which is perfectly temperate.
I forgot about the dome. You're
We've
right.
been doing it
would
for
be
months.
a perfect 90 degrees.
We don't need it to be a perfect 90 degrees. It's quite hot.
Perfect 90
Maybe
degrees.
if it could
just...
We're more of a 70
adjust
degrees
the temperature.
group.
What needs to be perfectly 90 degrees? Nothing.
All right.
Well,
The angles of a house.
Great,
That's too cold for tea.
Support beams.
No, it's not.
Is that
No
90?
lanterns. You guys said
What
you were out
degree? What
tracking
is this?
things.
Celsius? What is this?
Is
Well,
that, yeah.
I assumed.
90 degrees Celsius. We're all just fucking on fire.
What about how much are the lanterns?
Oh, the lanterns?
Yeah, just very quickly.
They are 65 gold
With 10%.
each. Yes.
That's already 10%.
Already factored in.
Said one use per day. Do they run out or do they refill?
No. I misspoke. These you just turn on. They do radiate out quite a bright light. So if you're trying to be sneaky, it's unfortunate. But
I make us all see in the dark. He's doing this magic
No,
here.
these
There's
it
something
will
wrong
track-
with this place.
it
track
will
them.
track certain types of creatures.
That's
Spring can track any type of creature.
That's true.
Look, I'm good at trucking at least 2 of those. So if you want
Did
the
you say
Giants
trucking?
one or the cost,
I'm good at trucking whatever you need me to truck.
But when you track, do you have a lantern that's light turns green?
I will turn green, buddy. It's okay.
I mean, anything just for the pyrotechnics. You want to buy this item?
I'm
Says
looking
we
at
don't
my
need
level
this.
You know
5
what?
spells.
Yeah, no. We can go. We've been in this
No
shop
weapons.
long enough.
Ice Splinter, Winter's Agony.
Does this guy look like a commoner?
does it look like we need new weapons? And
Well,
everybody's
I-
just like,
Do you have any instruments, maybe?
Does this guy seem like a totally
Any
normal
musical
common guy?
instruments?
You may insight check. Musical instruments. What's that?
$718.
Natural 1.
If you have to ask.
He's a large Goliath. Usually, like humanoids, you can kind of get the better in size of. This guy is bigger than you.
But he doesn't see. Well, I got a natural 1, so I am going to cast sleep on him at level 4.
Roll the hit points.
Oh,
God,
fuck.
This is.
This is how we get our memberships revoked.
Yep.
You might as well just kill him.
It is a non-aggressive. He's just gonna go night, and then when we get out, I'll drop concentration. It's only a minute. We just got to get out of this building, and my party is. Hold on. So 3 times 2. Anyone? 6.
3 times 2? Yeah. Oh, is that all
Plus 5.
you can't do
Yeah,
that
you-
anymore.
Yeah, that's too much math.
11 d8.
Do math.
It's 5d8 then every spell slot above.
Yeah, every after. Yeah.
I cast level
Oh
4.
my god.
39 hit points worth of night.
39. He's like, he's turning around. Yeah, the exclusive members get a.
We need to go. This place. There's something wrong with this place.
This Goliath, like large Goliath.
Loot!
Out.
Lord.
Just take everything.
He's the only employee. He's told us so many times.
What do we want anything?
Quit thieving. Shut up. We're out of here. It only
I'll
lasts
take
a
the
minute.
hammer off the wall that I used to crack the sheet of ice.
Oh, just like the basic.
basic
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking the rubber
That's a
mallet.
petty
That's not-
crime. That's
It doesn't.
petty.
It doesn't. No magic. Yeah, whatever.
No, it's not magic.
Just a
It's
regular.
what-
All right, never mind. No, I drop it. Then
No. You
literally
have
like-
it. You
Oh,
have
you
it.
have it now.
Now you take it.
Okay.
Well,
And put
you
a
grab
fucking
it.
normal hammer in your goddamn
it is
inventory.
attached to the wall, like you would use it to break glass.
like a
Fucking
bank,
take the wall.
like a,
Like a
bank
pen, a chain connecting it.
So make a strength check.
Oh
They have
no.
a fucking chain because everybody steals this hammer. This hammer's been stolen so many
You
strength.
can do
times.
athletics. You can do
They
athletics.
put it on a chain.
Well, athletics would be 15. Strength is 13.
13. What's your athletics? Because I
15 plus 2.
15. Well, that's a DC, so that helps. As you guys are kind of running down the stairs and you look back and you see Serge just kind of grab the hammer off the wall and just.
I got the hammer.
That's actually.
Why are you
kind of
talking
fun.
like that? Can we
Just
please
I
No.
thought you said no.
We need to
figure me
go.
out?
Do we want the hammer?
Yes, after taking
No.
Let's go see the ships.
We're just gonna go to our next fucking destination.
All right. Well, we will take our.
What time is it? What are we doing?
I gotta pee, but
We knew
Sounds
this
good.
session was gonna be weird before we started.
that's true.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
BRB ski.
Yeah.
Take a break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, exactly. We have to leave with the hammer. Damn it, we wanted to get fishing gear, didn't we, Fing? We could maybe make our own. We got rope and sticks. Yeah, yeah. No, more fun this way. Wait, oh, but my microphone isn't working. I'm picking up. If we keep going, you're good. Yeah, I know you guys do. What is going? Oh,
You guys heading to
Damn it.
the docks, or are you guys? Okay.
Yeah.
We're not skipping our tourist stop.
You guys, there was That's the thing is you take a couple week break and like the urgency, you guys are like, we gotta skip some stuff, and then you get here, you're like, oh, why not see the sights?
Well, I mean, we gotta go through town anyways. It's only been what? How long did we spend there? 45 minutes?
Yeah. You guys haven't been in the town for but a couple hours.
Yeah, it's been
2 hours or so. You guys head to the docks. You see two large, industrious kind of black ships. You can't tell what sort of metal or whatnot it's made out of, but one of them says on its side, there's two different types. There is one that has like the front of it is like the head of an axe, where it comes to a very sharp point, and you guys quickly gain that the icebreaker, these ships are meant to just break up the ice, so other smaller ships or ones not as well versed can just get through and around the continent as they break ice around the sea here. That is called the Steadfast. The other one, which the Steadfast looks like there are a bunch of lights on. The other one has what on the front is like, looks like a large combine sort of thing, where it looks like it's just taking and crush ice, just like and kind of churned it out. That's called the Blackmore.
What kind of
these ships are definitely out of place for this town, as the town here wouldn't have any. The boat storm was too big for the dock. You see, next to these kind of large ships, there's a small fishing boat, just like a two-man fishing boat, just like bumping in and getting caught between the boats and like kind of turned on its side, kind of crushed between the two, the dock and the boat. But
I think these are the first boats I've heard in the game that Barry hasn't been on.
What sort of crew? Can you tell? Do they look like pirates, like from Visog, or do they look like locals?
Do you have proficiency in navigations tools?
I don't think so.
Well, you can make a history check or perception check.
I'll do perception. I mean, I've seen pirates. I feel like if I know what pirates look for. Damn, it was almost a 20. No, 14.
14. These look much different than the boats you saw in Visog, or the one you even took to Visog. The ones there were they had sails and were more like, of the wind. These do not have sails.
Well, I wasn't asking so much about the boat, more like the crews. Like, do the crews look like the pirates that we saw in Visog?
You don't. Where you're at, you don't see any crew members.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. Thank
so
you.
They're not made of wood, though, right? They're metal.
No.
Okay. And they don't have. Do they have sails?
No.
Can I tell what?
Can we see the butt, the ship butt?
You guys make perception checks.
These are fascinating. Oh my, 26?
Just a dirty T for me.
20 and 26. You guys would see. I mean, have never seen ships like this. At least you're looking for the sails. You don't see them. They would be like the equivalent of like steamboats or something. That there is like an area on the top of the ship, kind of like looks like be like a huge engine and powered by some sort of mineral, or it looks like there's
heat there's like cooling towers for like smokestacks or something.
There are two smokestacks on each.
Okay.
This is just. I'm glad we came.
Yeah, what is this witchcraft? Bolts with no.
Do you think they use those 90-degree cubes?
Could be.
It's not hot enough to do anything except be uncomfortable. I don't understand. It's a terrible temperature.
90 degrees Well, yes, but
It's not. It's too cold for hot drinks. It's too hot for cold drinks. It's too hot for just staying warm.
It's comfortable
It's not comfortable. It's hot.
For liquid, it's comfortable for liquid. You're telling me you wouldn't jump in a 90-degree water? You would.
Okay, it's only good for pools.
And how hot do you take your tea, Lionel?
Well, you let it boil.
Sorry,
and you let
Coben.
It
Sorry, or Lionel, how does Coben take his tea?
You know what? No, let Coben answer. It's fine. It's fine.
Coben, do you even know?
It's hotter than 90 degrees.
Of course, it's hotter than 90 degrees at first.
At first. And then, how long do you think
and
then you just fucking like are grading me right now?
Should we go back and get the cube? He's probably still passed out.
Little town. And we're just bickering on this dock
about tea temperature.
About tea.
Is there any way for me to easily get to the water from where we are?
There's a fucking villager.
The water, as you look around the boats, like you guys are on the dock, so you look around the boats. There is a sheet of ice kind of covering. You can tell that it is frozen here, even around the big boats. It's steadfast in the Blackmore. It is frozen, so they've at least been here, some amount of time. But between the ice and the boat, I mean, if you wanted to get in the water,
don't get it. I see you looking. Don't get in the water.
From the boat, kind of jostling around in the sea. It has.
You know what?
Kind of some of the ice.
I take it back. Drying off in the cold, 90 degrees would be good. After jumping into a lake of water,
so we should have gotten one.
No, that doesn't mean we should have gotten it.
Anyway, while they're bickering, can I see a knucklehead other than these two?
Oh,
nice.
Make a
fucking
check.
Got shot.
Perception. Another perception.
I would say disadvantage because of the.
How about no disadvantage?
Counterpoint.
You said advantage, right?
It's a disadvantage.
Fuck yeah.
Counterpoint. What about not disadvantage?
It's hard. It's really hard to see through the ice. You're trying to look between the spot of the ice and the boats, and you can't really catch. You saw one, framed, and there was the small ones that were framed and kind of made as toys. There was the big ones that were kind of taxidermied. Fairly large fish, but they do have a reddish tint to them, much like I was gonna say a salmon, but I don't think salmons aren't the color of their insides.
Like a red snapper?
Yeah. There you go. But you don't see any.
Okay. That's all.
Maybe we shouldn't have gotten one, but I feel like we might have. Wait, we didn't get one, right?
Get one what?
Who got one?
I don't know what these fucking people got.
Well, I think it's time to head to the mine. These ships are great and all, but
what is
wasting time
happening? We used to be so determined and steadfast on our goal, and something is up with this town. We need to get out of here.
I'm telling you guys, this town's got weird cold. This has got like fucking daytime movie vibes here.
Like Oxygen.
Like an FX daytime movie. There could be a Christmas story happening. Maybe that's the B line of the town, He moved back to this town to work at the Yander Mountain. He gave up his big job in Bullabone.
Christmas stories this time of year?
Oh yeah, I guess I was just thinking the snow.
Does the storm...
Did we ever wait long enough for that guy to show us which way the mine was?
He pointed it out on the map, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
He showed you guys.
Yeah.
It was on the map. How we go that way?
I'm wondering. He said the storm would die down soon. Has it showed any signs of
We can nature check.
slowing down since we came here?
I thought he said the opposite.
I said the opposite.
You guys are picturing it as a storm when you talk to him. You guys, this was just like a regular sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the
20.
opposite. It's just this is normal.
Is it
20?
as dirty natural gentleman's 20?
Dirty natural gentleman's 20.
I forgot which one it was.
Whoa.
A good old dirty natural gentleman.
A dirty natural gentleman. That's a terrible strip club.
Terrible.
Dirty natural
With a dirty natural gentleman 20, it's
Definitely in Vegas.
Every time.
Shit, I'm dying.
you do get the sense that whatever,
Can't drink.
like it's not it's blizzard like to you guys, but until it's normal here. You do catch a gap in the clouds as there is sense that it is going to be lightening up.
Okay. I'll let him know. The bartender might have been right. I think the storm might let up.
Oh, is this going to be a gap in the action?
Yeah, how did you know? I
You
haven't
just
told you
said
that yet. No,
You just said it, and
you're
You
putting
were
words in
thinking
my
out
mouth.
loud, Sitch.
I forgot. I have a problem.
No, but that's also how you write your lyrics, so it makes sense.
You're right.
Yes, I am.
We need to get out of this town.
I think it's time to go.
It's well past
All
time.
right, you
to
guys start traversing through the snow with your cold weather gear. So you guys can all make a con save as you guys keep going.
And our bon
DC for your con saves are much easier now. I
was
think
gonna-
you just have to have 5 with cold weather gear.
All right. Constitution save.
now we're not battling against any
Ooh, okay.
plants that are magically created or manipulated.
No plants.
Get us
I
every
see
time.
11, a 7, an 18, 13. You guys are good. The cold weather gear is helping you guys out. Coben specifically. You can feel
I'm
the cold
fine with being cold.
as you bundle up a little bit. And Sving, I assume you're leading in the direction. So if you'd like to make a survival check for the bit here.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that.
I want to keep an eye out for more
18.
Thundercats chasing us.
18. You have avoided the encounter.
Oh.
Let me, as you guys go around.
Oh.
Can I reroll?
No. Oh. I will let you know what it is if you want to engage, but you guys are. As you go by, at one point, Swingy kind of go like, "Hey, everyone, get low, hold on, or we'll go to the right a little bit." As you're traversing, you see a large frost giant riding a mammoth. Just
Okay, yeah, we're not going to fuck with that. Come on, guys, around this
kind
way.
of to the north of you. But you're 18, you're easily able to navigate around as it looks to be going like a different direction.
Well, that was close.
Good eye, Sving. Good eye.
Thank you. It's not my preferred terrain to hunt or scout, but seems I've picked up a trick or two along the way. Alright, let's keep moving. Daylight
You
is
guys,
almost non-existent.
you guys traverse for a few hours, and in the
Like-
distance you see a mountain range. And in that mountain range, in a similar way to how Ronaldo described, there almost seems to be a furnace of light kind of illuminating from this mountainside. And you see tucked into the mountain itself a stone structure where this light is coming from.
What is our approach plan? Is it like a knock on the door? The Dwergar weren't bad.
I can use the hammer to knock on the door. I feel like a dwarf would appreciate a hammer.
Stop trying to make the hammer work.
I have to try.
Just to let him try.
It can't all be for nothing.
Give him this one saying.
No,
And maybe you
no.
should turn it into a song.
I'll save it
Hammer
for the right
time?
moment.
Perhaps we
Stop,
just go to the
Kobe.
front door and kind of just see.
Should we just, ask?
Yes.
Okay. Why? I'm trying to remember. The king had asked about this mine because something had changed about it, right? Or was it this? They heard that this metal is here, so that's why.
Yep. And you
Okay.
had word that the metal was important to
Right.
breaking the branded in some way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we did offer up like a trade agreement, just convince them to sell. That was one of our proposed
kind of
solutions, right?
If you can establish a trade agreement, that would be one of.
Okay,
basically
well, let's
fulfilling
just
your
go
mission.
as a business people making business decisions.
Okay. Can do that.
So I don't think we're gonna hide or anything.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna approach. I'm gonna put my gun and
Okay.
shield away though.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
I'll holster it.
So you guys get closer. Now, kind of at the base of this large structure tucked away in the mountains. It's quite tall. It's like a face of it. You can see like carved out of the mountain is a stone structure where at the top of it was almost now you can see the illumination of light is basically like an exhaust vent of some sort of forge or something that's happening. Like, kind of comes in cycles where it's like. And on the left side of this structure is a like windy back and forth. What is it called? Razor. Is it called Razorback? Where you go
Switchback.
switchback. Thank you.
Switchblade back is what you were thinking.
Back switch.
As there's like a Ocean Avenue. As there's like just a singular staircase that has like these sconces that illuminate it here that go up about 500 feet just back and forth. What looks to be like, and then it hits a landing where there is from here looks to be the front door.
Fuck. Do you think there's a lift?
I can provide 2 lifts.
Would you describe this as dim light?
Yeah, just with the amount of light that comes through, I would say dim light.
Well,
Like Lionel's sunlight sensitivity is not triggered.
I
Oh, yeah.
will walk with the group. Actually, I can just I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just go up to the top.
Okay. Can you take me with you?
Can I?
I don't know. Can you carry me?
My walking speed is turned into flying speed. Is
You
the
can.
wording.
It will be a check for carry.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my arms out like a little basket carry. Like, get in. Make
will
Lionel feel
be,
tiny and petite.
An athletics check from you, Quoben, as you're being carried.
We will go up and meet everyone there. 13? Man, I rolled a 4.
13's good enough.
Hey.
Hey.
Swing.
That was one of those fishing for a nat 1 sort of rolls.
Mm,
I
With
have
your
an idea.
that chill
Athletics.
+9 to athletics. I was
Yeah,
pretty
that-
confident.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Stand back to back.
Okay.
Here's badge of tree.
Use your tail as some sort of a belt.
Okay.
Wrap it around. Hang on, and I'll fly us up there.
I've got a better idea. I am going to take all this shit that we bought. I've got a harness. Did you get a harness?
We bought climbing gear. We just flew up a hill.
There are stairs. Did I describe this? There's stairs?
Yeah, we're lazy though.
Okay.
Oh.
Just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if I didn't do that.
Do you have the climbing gear?
No, I don't need to climb. I can fly.
Shit.
I have flying gear.
I was gonna hook our harnesses together, and then you could fly and just kind of pull my lazy ass up. Like cargo.
Just grab him by the scruff.
Alright. I'll get on his back.
All right. And then
I'm piggybacking the satyr.
I will.
Slap his ass.
That's how you inspire Surge.
If you're carrying him,
Yeah.
make an athletics check.
I
Same
will-
thing.
I will certainly try. Athletics.
I'm not helping.
No, you're being carried.
Yep.
Damn.
You're dead weight though.
Dirty naughty gentleman's 20.
39 gentleman as.
I don't think Quoven
easily.
remembers to put Lionel down when we get to the top.
I'm like trying to get off.
I'm just holding you. Just
As you guys fly up, Surge and Sving, you guys can pass Quoven on the way up as he is more or less just floating. Your fly speed is double the speed, so.
oh,
Haha, see you at the
Goodbye.
top.
this
All
is
right,
max speed. Don't say anything.
As Sving and Surge, you guys get there first. What are your guys' passive perception?
16.
18.
18. Nice. You guys land on this little platform here. You do see a large double stone doors, and then Surge, you see a couple slits in the wall. About, you could barely fit your hand through. You do see a little bit of movement between them as you know that you get the feeling that you're being watched.
I'm just watching these two slowly come up. Not paying any attention.
It feels pretty much like walking, but I can do it in the sky.
But if you'd like to do anything before they get there, you can. If not, you can just wait.
Thing,
Yeah.
not to alarm you, I think we're definitely being watched, which makes sense. It's the gate. Is there
It is the
anything you want
gate.
to do before Coben and Lionel get here? Anything we should prepare?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
And
Okay.
enter Quoben and Lionel. 17 was a DC for seeing the holes in the wall that you're being looked at through. So
Oh, they know we're here. You guys prepare everything?
No. What?
You should have been here first. Your job. You're usually the preparers.
I was moving at a very predictable speed. You could have gone slower.
I prepared to notice those. See those little slits in the
Yep, I've got
in the
it.
wall there?
Hello! I'm gonna just approach.
Oh no.
I will try to hop off of his arms.
Oh, yeah. I walk towards. Hello! Oh,
Hello!
yeah.
I bring a gift.
I bring a gift.
I bring you this elf boy.
as you guys see, now there are a couple more slits kind of in this stone kind of wall, just kind of, and then you see what is the arrowhead of a crossbow, just looking at you guys.
Oh, no need for any of that. We
Identify yourself.
Yes, we are envoys of the Dostrian king, right? Dostrian?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're here to seek potential business deals or a relationship in the trade realm.
Oh shit! It's the Empire.
Yes,
Technically, we are not with the Empire.
that's true. We're
Just
really
work for them.
we are
I'm
contractors.
We're more liaisons.
At this point, you see the main gate, the slit, like a big slit open up, and you see a dwarven eyes.
Oh yeah,
kind of look
we
through.
do.
Hey,
Yes.
state all of your names,
Oh.
and you're here to represent the Austrian Empire, I
And-
presume.
Correct.
And
Yes.
the tribe of Alabama.
In the trade should we just give him the mercenary paperwork? Let's just present our papers
Yeah.
There's
and
our
they can
names on them.
verify the gators.
Takes it through. Gators.
Yes.
All right, there's the signature. All right,
Awesome.
Austrian Empire, slip back out.
Thank you.
Step away.
Yep. Move back up.
This is just the doors, like pushing the snow out,
This is going well.
This is going
and then
great.
as it opens up, as it opens up to a little like vestibule area, as there are two dwarf guards just cranking these.
Cranking.
Oh, from the outside, it seemed like magic for sure.
As you guys get in,
Good work, boys.
you see a female dwergar, ugly as hell, kind of upcut ponytail sort of thing, but face like a shovel, and just well, okay, who is this?
And the other gators, we just introduced ourselves.
I didn't see the paperwork. I don't
Oh.
read that much.
We're here to talk
right.
Austrian representation. Yes, the whole thing.
Okay, you're here for the dinner, I presume.
Assume? I mean, we could use dinner.
We are happy to attend
Right this
whatever
way.
dinner. Yes, okay.
In here, everyone make insight checks.
Yeah, they're gonna eat us.
Before we get
Are we the dinner?
too much into it,
24.
Fuck, I'm not seeing
I-
shit.
I can't
15.
find the cloak. It
Five.
would be up, by the way.
It's not in there. I messaged it to you in our
Oh,
chat.
You did.
Yep.
I knew that. I just making sure you knew.
Don't forget,
So-
if people are exhausted from last sash to
I'm not exhausted because
Sving and Quoven as around here. You guys will both feel a little resistance to your magic,
interesting.
as if something is blocking it or something is trying to, and you know that magic use or even items may not fully function in here as you would expect.
Okay.
Interesting.
Surge, I think you're going to be pretty.
So this dinner that you're bringing us to,
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
the other guests, who is it with? I forget.
Yeah, you guys are being. We got a message from one of the archmage at, I assume,
Oh yeah, we're pals.
of the Empire sent us
Yeah, he identified
warning
my
that you guys
items
were coming.
sometimes.
Okay. So happens to be I talked to Mr. Sunblight, and he said just to add you guys in. It was okay whenever you guys showed up. You guys happen to show up right in a dinner. He's doing a meeting with the Mudsgart clan. So
And this
you guys are just gonna join them for dinner.
Sunblight.
Yes. You are in Sunblight. Zardarok Sunblight is praise be our king.
Praise be.
What was that name again? Not asking him. I just Zonar or something.
Zardarok. Xardorok.
And the other name.
the Muzgart clan.
How it sounds?
Muzgardt.
No,
there's extra in there.
Sliding D's in. Well, yes, that is why we are here. Envoys.
The dinner is starting soon, though.
Yep. We'll.
So just
The dress code.
Is it free?
He like looks at, or she looks at you guys. And you can tell like everyone, the other dwarves that you've walked by, like in this little long hallway, they're not dressed up. It's very down dress, and you're a guest. It's free.
Are most of these people wearing cold weather clothes, or are they wearing like normal?
Inside the building here, let me take out the freezing wind effect from TaleSpire. Is completely, there is kind of sconces illuminated. There's decent temp in here.
So they must be using.
Is it like a squelching 90 degrees inside?
No. In some areas you get like flashes of heat, but there are. The only one that would be cold is probably Sphing, being from the jungle and the humidity, but not uncomfortably where anything would go wrong. But you'd still feel like
my robe's on.
Oh. I just farting. What the fuck? That's your second fart today, Bobo.
Sorry. It's cat farts.
Oh, it's sour.
You guys do walk by a couple rooms as you're being led down this hallway to the kind of dining room. You pass something that's clearly labeled like, just hearing the name from this dwarf, like Zardarok's chamber, and then you pass by a barracks. You see a couple guard posts the insides of the guard posts that were kind of looking out at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to what looks like a main office of some sort of like a captain's guard. You are led to the private dining area. You enter, you see a bunch of dwarves. Some in the similar, there's like a kind of frozen tint to the ones of the Sunblight tribe. Their hair kind of dreads out and then freezes, and some of them just kind of just snap them off at a certain point when they get too annoying. But they're different furs and kind of chitinous plates of a different tribe. As you can see, this is a meeting of two tribes. As you guys kind of walk in, you see at one end of the table a large, and what I mean enlarged is an actually enlarged Dwergar, as they have the ability to make themselves big. Dwarf with a black Chardelin crown kind of creeping up, and he has a black gauntlet that matches the same sort of thing as he's kind of grabbing a big piece of this like chitinous bug off the table. And then at the other side is an old lady. Even more unattractive than the lady that walked you in. I mean,
is she sucking on any Werther's originals?
No.
What if fucking Upchug was just down here? Like, for no fucking reason, Upchug's here.
It's definitely Grandma Thunder Thumb.
She does have a small little pseudo dragon that kind of is sitting on her lap. But the pseudo dragon is made out of metal. A dark metal. And as you guys kind of walk in, there are roughly 10 to 15 dwarves of both clans kind of lining the sides of this big long table in here. Everything in here is made out of stone. There are other servers around. There are multiple large kegs that look like they've been wheeled in. And everyone is drinking. Everyone is partying and jovial and laughing until you guys walk in. Then everyone just kind of does the, like you just walked into the most divey hometowny bars. Everyone just kind of turns their head and everything's silent.
Hello.
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 Sorry we're late.
Mr. Sunblight, the Empire representatives are here early. Then she just kind of turns and shuts the doors and leaves.
Yes, we wanted to make good time.
And we did. Turns out.
That town is weird. You guys go there much?
What are your names? As the
I didn't tell them. We are the Gators. We'll go through the same introduction.
Hello.
Hello.
okay, just the four of you.
Yes, just the
Yes.
four.
For now.
Not
There's two empty chairs, but then there's two dwarves at the end. You two, be gone.
Oh,
We were just discussing with the Musgard clan some potential companionships, we'll say. Join us.
yes, of course.
And we're going to start what I
No,
have.
not another
deemed-
dinner scene.
I've tweaked the rules,
Oh, I hate these so much.
but
These are so stressful.
I love these. They're so good.
I've tweaked the rules. So
fucking dinner scenes.
you're not gonna have lives equal to your charisma mod. It is going to be
Fuck.
like a death save sort of thing. So you're gonna have 3 failures or 3 success. You can do things with somebody else, which would give you advantage on the roll to do it.
It's not illegal.
But if you fail it, you get 2 failures as opposed to the success, or as opposed to 1. So everyone roll charisma initiative.
It's just like-
Charisma in it.
Give me my
Is this a
hand
regular
off.
initiative or are we rolling charisma? I'm
Just roll
confused.
charisma.
Okay.
Straight charisma check.
Okay.
If you have extra things to initiative, that would also add, but
Can I persuade my charisma initiative?
Too
on
much.
your no,
I'm
just
kidding.
straight charisma.
I rolled a 2.
Come on, a natural gentleman 7.
I got that dirty number 2. Don't be mean to the cat.
I'm not being mean. I'm showing him that I ain't no bitch.
All right, what do we got here? Sving said 2.
Yep.
Swear to God, Bobo.
Quoben at 7.
Let's go.
Lionel, we got
20.
nice.
He's our handsome boy.
And Surge.
13.
I'm just picturing Noah as a drow. That's what Lionel looks like.
Pretty much.
So Sunblight speaks up first. Well, welcome our friends in the Musgard clan. We were discussing some partnerships, and we would love for you
No.
to hear the statement of the Empire if one of you would like to speak up in favor of what the Empire is looking for or has to offer, or any sort of business deals. And then you guys kind of can glance at each other for a second here.
Yeah.
When
We're here to get. What was the metal called again? I just want to remember.
Chardolin.
Chardolin.
the Shardlin.
Okay. And
Serge, do you want to take this?
then the Empire was. What were they offering for that trade exchange? Just money,
Yeah,
pretty much. Okay.
you could, only in the sense that coming from like one of the richest cities, if not the richest city, they buy most relationships. They buy most anything they need. So that was almost. You guys didn't really ask if there were anything else that could have happened. You guys were like, "All right, yeah, we can buy with money."
Okay. Well,
And
then,
that's what the king assumed as well too.
I mean, we are liaisons of the Dostrian Empire, and we're looking to seek out a trade for Chardolin.
And Lionel, it is your turn. So,
me, right?
Yep.
Okay. And we know the properties of that metal can help us with a situation up on the surface where people are called the chain. Well,
branded.
It's not it.
The branded.
The branded. Yes, the branded.
The chain boys.
The chain boys.
Help us with a gang called the Chain Boys.
Called the branded, and it can help us, get some loved ones back and soldiers out of their grip. That's why we're here.
I'll make your persuasion check.
Really just laying all the cards out on the table there, huh?
20.
Okay.
Dirty Gentleman's 20.
Not bad.
Dirty Gentleman's 20 natural.
Mark down. We'll just use your death saves and just put a success.
Cool. Success.
As you look at the face of Mr. Sunblight as he's kind of eating still just this chitinous bug and taking fistfuls. We have much Chardolin to offer. Serge, you are up next as you kind of are now all sitting down. You guys have what looks to be, the table is served with, Lionel, you would be the only one familiar with this type of food. It does come directly from the Underdark.
That's not good.
I'll tell Sving not to eat the skin of that rat. For it makes the throat itchy.
As there is some like weird, like kind of mucusy, like eel sort of things on the table, kind of squirming. There is weird fungus to eat. Lionel, you're the only one that doesn't have to, like, you can just kind of eat it without, you don't have to make any check to
have the cultural knowledge of eating.
You're good. The rest of you, however, if you do partake,
I'm gonna look for cues on how to eat it. I mean, I'm a gentleman.
On your turn. So Serge,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do? Is you hear Lionel kind of initiating conversation?
This is quite an interesting dinner we have here. What would you suggest I start with? What's your favorite? What do you have there in your hand? Some sort of a grub? Looks tasty.
Are you not familiar with our culture? This is an arachnid dumpling.
I can't say. I'm a bit of a traveler. I like going to new cultures all the time and immersing myself, so... Had a quick run-in before with my friend here from the Underdark area, but this is new to me.
Okay.
Seems intriguing.
Well, why don't you have a couple of he kind of signals to pass down. These are famous moss cakes.
Moss cakes, huh? Sounds interesting. Any secret to them, or just dig in?
You just fistful with the gauntlet.
All right. Thank you for your hospitality. I'll take a bite of the moss cake.
Make a Constitution save.
Mm-hmm. Does this have any... Is this... Oh, not a spell. Any magical effects?
No.
Okay. Oh, it was almost a 1 a couple times. 15 total.
15. Right when you kind of bite into it, almost like spores kind of just into the back of your throat as you just like, and then your nose kind of
Like a
It's
fucking
real-
cattail. He bites a cattail and it just fucking.
essentially as almost in your nose, like you get kind of dry and you have the urge to sneeze and kind of cough and then almost fart at the same time, but then like, you're just like, and you swallow it down and you're like,
Interesting stuff.
and mark a success.
Has a
on your-
bit of surprise to it. I like this.
Next up in the issue order, the Muscart grandma has the dragon. She's kind of feeding it as the dragon made out of metal, just kind of biting whatever's feeding, then just, and then she takes her spoon and gives it to her and just starts eating it. Why our business, Mr. Sunblight, is I know we've brought in a bunch of ale here. Could we demonstrate for you? Possibly, we'll do servings for everyone. And then he kind of ushers and goes, "Yes, of course." And then a couple of Dwergars from the Muscart clan go to these large kegs in the room and start taking these mugs of ale and just filling them up and start passing them out to everyone at the table. Next up, Quoben.
I'm gonna try something kind of strange.
That's why we're here.
I'm here both as a representative of the Empire and this trade agreement, but also I am here as a knight, radiant, devoted follower of Sehanine. So if I may just quickly bless us. Sehanine, will you please guide us in this evening, our new friends? May our conversations and meeting lead to new bountiful relationships and have everyone leave here with what they hope and their dreams fulfilled. And I'm going to try to divine intervention.
Okay. That's the one you roll a D100.
I gotta roll a D100 and get less than a 10 or less.
Go for
Less
it.
than a 10 or less.
Less than a 10 or less, or your money back
low.
for sure. Hey guys, 10% is gonna be easy, okay?
Let's see it. Six.
Easy.
10 or less.
That's less than a 10 or
Holy
less.
shit,
Dude.
that's less than a 10 or less, dude. Whoa. Okay, hold on.
At dinner?
At dinner?
Employing your
Sehanine
deity's
loves a good
aid
spread.
requires you to use your action. Describe the assistance you seek. Roll percentile die. If it is less or less, then your
10 or less.
deity intervenes.
If it's less or less, that fucking works.
Oh,
Okay.
I cannot, but I'm shook right now.
MS Edge. MS Edge.
1 second.
Take your time, GM. Take your time. I can't believe I was like, well, I don't know what to do at this dinner. I guess I'll send it to God.
And that's so funny too, because this is the session where you're like, I don't just talk to Sehanine. You just talk to Sehanine.
Yeah, I guess I'll just talk to Sehanine and solve all our problems, huh?
This soup needs more salt.
Proceeds to do
Okay.
just that.
Okay. So,
There you go.
Coben, as you kind of stand up, I assume to,
Yeah, I'll
Bless the
administer
table
the
and the
pre-food
food and-
prayer.
and the ales are being passed out. They are like thick and syrupy ales. Surge, you would have kind of remember something similar to this. They got you shit faced.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But as you kind of stand up, Coben, you're looking around the room. You're seeing a couple as you're doing your little like kind of toast and speech here to bless the food. You're seeing a couple religious symbols in the room, and you're going, and you're getting that feeling like this isn't gonna fly. And then there's a quiet after you're done, where then just like there's a shift in the air as like even the other people, like you see Zardrock Sunblight's kind of brow furl as he's kind of looking at you like, who the fuck is this guy? And
Yeah.
and then he kind of squints and then see his face just kind of get relieved and like peace as there's like all the plates and the drinks kind of all swirl and kind of shake a little bit as the food is blessed. We'll say let's say could be like a high level cleric spell as you present and bless the food with a hero's feast, which you would know all the food here is cured of all diseases and poisons. You guys are being immune to poison and being frightened. You make all wisdom saves with advantage, and you all gain roll 2d10. You gain that much hit point maximum.
2d10?
Temporarily or
24 hours.
okay.
Ooh,
Also,
Can
have
can I cure my exhaustion?
well, we haven't rested since the last battle, right? So
No, it doesn't say cure exhaustion.
I have a question too. Does adding to your max health give you that health in the meantime?
Yes.
Okay. 2d10 we said?
As you guys all feel the spirit
Yeah.
of Sehanine kind of wave through the room, you know, as kind of bless the room, and everyone, all the dwarves, you guys hear murmurings like, I've never even felt that from Dwerar. Yeah, does Dwerar do that?
May her light shine upon our food.
Thank you.
And then I'll sit back
What was
down.
your name?
I am
King?
Quoben, Knight Radiant.
Well, thank you for blessing this meal.
Of course.
Add a success to your. Sving, you were up. This
I
is
can't believe
transpired.
I'm so shook that works.
And just so you guys know, if you guys, like Quoben, you know for sure, the rest of you would assume, you guys have never seen this sort of intervention of
Yeah, I'm gonna sit
intervention.
back down
at
and
this level for Quoben's deity.
I'm definitely gonna like sit down and kind of be like, and play it cool.
But you
play
guys have all
it.
been in the presence of the actual, like a small, or at least like a vision of an avatar of this deity, and it felt very much like that. A familiarity is in the room.
Quoben's sick.
But Quoben, you would know that the food here is now safe to eat. That would have poisoned you before.
I'm gonna take a huge bite after I sit down and just
just worms and just like
Yeah, just like eating it and it's
tastes great.
delicious.
No con save needed.
And the confidence in the food. Lionel's very impressed right now. It's like watching
Sving.
your picky friend eat like food.
So,
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna address who's the king. Is that Zardock?
Zardarok, yes.
So you have the Chardonnay. What would you like to see the Emperor do for you? What kind of back scratching would you like to see? Just curious.
Well, we are but a humble clan here in the mountains. We're trying to make deals with the other dwarves as we welcome the Muskar clan. But up here in the north, we are, as you can see, maybe some of the other dwarves are from the Underdark, but we prefer to be above surface, even in the cold. But we call this place home, and we can live here. We just so happen to come into a meadow that your king is quite fond of. We're looking
Yes,
for
that's-
some sort of business relationship, in a way where we could sell some the Chardonnay to the king.
Sure. What about a trade route? What kind of goods from the south might you be looking at? You know.
Well, we are looking at expanding. We need heavy machinery, mining equipment, which most we produce, but we need the funds to do so.
Right. So you figure, what is a bushel of Shadowland worth?
It's a lot. Charlene. Make a nature check. Are you proficient with any like mining tools or anything? I'd give advantage if you had something like that.
Poisoner's kit.
No.
Are they mining against plants that are magically created or manipulated to impede movement?
God damn it.
You gotta
I
check.
can't wait till we stumble upon the plant boss. And he won't ask. So what happens? You get burned. You get burned by the house plant outside Manchun, and then you're like, never again.
Natural fucking 20, baby.
Damn.
We're fucking these guys.
You guys are doing really good.
We're doing really well.
We're killing it right now.
Mark down a success.
This will be the only thing that we ever fucking do that was
Dinner
competent.
party. This
And
is
it was
the
a
third
fucking
one.
trade agreement. What if we stopped adventuring and just fucking negotiated trade deals?
We can
The
still be called the Gators.
people.
The negotiators.
Negotiators.
Oh, well, around here we deem Charlotte stuff. We'll give it out to those of our clan. We will use it to trade with some of our other fellow dwarves and stuff. But and your role was for how expensive it is. It is quite expensive, and I think your empire knows that. And you are kind of thinking back. Who has the Charlatan dagger? I think one of you has one.
Lionel,
I
I
believe.
I have it, yeah.
That has been like tempered and treated, but raw Charlatan, like the size of the dagger, would be about 20,000 gold pieces.
Ow.
So
Like
that
if
dagger's
it were
worth-
just like a raw piece of the material.
Like a racket,
Yep.
raw or
Like
So
one
back to the top of the
kg
order.
of Chardolin is about 20,000.
Yep. So back to the top of the order, Sunblight. Well, cheers to our new friends. Well, happy you joined us.
cheers.
We were just
quite
in agreement with and the ale here is very thick. It would get you super hammered and you would have to make con saves and it would make things the rest of the social encounter much harder, but it has been treated in a way where you don't have to do that, as it's been blessed by Sehanine herself. So
Sehanine's bountiful blessing of drink.
eliminating essentially the layer action of the encounter, of the social encounter.
fucking goddamn it, Clay.
Sometimes you ask.
Um,
I can't just ask Sehanine.
Oh wait, yes I can.
Well, we have up here. We are blessed with mining Charlatan is a very dangerous thing. So we have come into our success here, creating a mine that is safe enough. So perhaps, if all goes well, I'll give you guys a tour of the mine below.
Would love that, actually.
Next up, Lionel.
What is the process of mining the Chardolin? You said it was dangerous. What's the process of? Is it because it's too deep, far down? Is it just?
Are there
going-
bears? We can help with bears.
God damn.
No, it's not deep. It's well, it's dangerous. And he kind of like skirts the question a little bit, but you can make an insight check.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Are we allowed to make reaction checks?
No, I'm avoiding
Okay.
the reactions.
14.
That's fine. You made the table rules.
14. You can't get a good read on him. But you can sense that there is more. There's definitely more to be found, and you can see that the Charlene crown. Now that I guess you didn't know that it's worth what it is, but it's kind of digging into his skull, and his gauntlet, as you look, is made out of pure Charlene.
Well, I was only asking because I'm quite the problem solver, and if there's any way I could help make it easier to mine, I'm willing to, give you my efforts. I mean, we as a group are a group of mercenaries, actually, and being trusted by the Dostrian Empire, I believe that we can be trustworthy to you as well. But yeah, just offering our efforts. We can help whenever or however you may please at some point. Of course, it comes with a price. We're not free, but I just found it interesting that it was a dangerous material to mine. I did not know that, even coming from the Underdark myself.
Make a persuasion check for your roll here with advantage.
Okay.
The advantage coming from you establishing theaters already and kind of business operations in a way.
Dirty natural 20, gentlemen.
Dirty natural 20, gentlemen.
Mark another success for Lionel.
We're fucking straight shooting right now.
You guys are killing it, to be honest. The DCs aren't. You guys are nailing it though. 20 divine interventions. You guys got it.
That's so fucking crazy. That divine intervention shook me.
He was
Jamie,
shook,
shoot
too.
your arrow.
It was so crazy because it's like, it rolls the dice on your screen.
Yeah.
The 10s dice landed first and it was double zeros. And I was like, what? We just have to not hit another zero.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it
That's
worked.
funny.
And it still took like an extra. The other dice was still spinning. I was so shook.
Wild.
Mark your second success, and then you see Zardock. It's dangerous for some as he kind of holds up his gauntlet, but you get used to it. I'm interested to hear your business acumen and involved in our operation. Maybe after this dinner ends, we'll take a tour of the mine and show me anything that sticks out.
Gladly.
Surge, as this conversation and dinner is going on. What would you like to do?
I'd like to recall something if I can. You said that the liquor, I'm guessing it reminds me of the same stuff that Onyx gave me.
Yep.
Do I know, was Onyx one of these, did he say that he was from this clan or area? All I have is Onyx as a name. I don't know if he...
Yeah, he did say...
He told me a little bit of his family business and stuff, but I'm not sure.
Yep. He was from the same city as the Mudsgard clan, Gracklestug. The ale itself that you drank was kind of a distillation from the Dark Lake, which this city is built around.
Mm-hmm.
So you would infer, without a roll or anything, that the ale is coming from a similar place to what Onyx was trying to do. That they brought this ale here.
Okay.
And I'll let this outside of the rolls, but you get the inference that, like, just kind of swishing it around in your mug, that you know how potent alcohol is from this said lake or whatnot. To be brought to a business meeting would, I mean, you'd have other intentions.
All right. Pick up the glass and I'll look at it. This, now I know the food I'm not, I said I wasn't familiar with, but alcohol and liquors and things, I've been around the block, and this liquor, I've seen something very similar before. King, did you have this brought here from your Muscat friends? Who brought the liquor, if I may infer?
Yes.
Was it local?
Grundolfa brought, in the Muscat clan, brought this. Said it was a token of appreciation of Gracklstug. That they drink this in celebration of fine deals.
Yes, they do. I've had something very similar here. Now, I don't want to... I'm sorry if this is a sore subject, or maybe it's a good one. Do you know a fellow who goes by the name of Onyx? Or maybe part of Onyx Ale?
In like the old, like, grandma sort of Muscat clan. I've never heard of such a name. Petting her metal dragon.
Never? Oh, okay. All right. Well, interesting. It seemed so similar. I thought maybe, you know, might have known him or been a relation or have seen the ale or whatever, but I don't know your drinking habits. I don't mean to assume, but I'll warn the members of my party, this stuff is very strong, so drink carefully. Otherwise, a toast to our fine hosts and all the present company.
I'll just... You can make I'll just say charisma check with the proficiency, so... Just
where's the
persuasion,
charm?
probably.
Where's the Star Wars charm roll?
The what is it? So what do you...
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. 21
Mark of success.
with okay.
As there's a cheers, and then Zara kind of does. You can see there's a little apprehension to him as he kind of looks at it again, and then you can see just a quick take as he like looks over to the Muscat clan, and then just does a little sip and then puts it down.
Okay.
In Grundolfa, it is very strong, but it's meant to just be drank casually at dinner. We're not trying to get anyone off their wits. Like I've been saying, Zardarok, what we can provide here to Sunblight is a great deal, and we have our trade routes already pre-established down in the Underdark. I know you are trying to now make business decisions with the upside, but we'd prefer, as Dwergar, keep your business underground.
After
I know before them getting here, we talked about the Mind Flayers and their business. It's nothing to be messed with, Zodrock. Then her turn is over. Quoben. You're back.
If logistics are your concern, I think you should fear not. The quaint little town down the road is a port, access to ice-breaking ships for year-round operation, and I can give you the Empire's guarantee to increase the capacity of the port and this short walk uphill. The trade route is almost entirely built already, just a small investment on the Empire side, and we can start moving significant amount of product at a monthly or weekly basis, depending on your output schedule. We can accommodate what is the easiest for you. And the Empire is wealthy, and I can afford these types of things, so don't worry about payment.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh. Schmevin.
Mark a failure.
I knew that was going to be the only way I get a success. If Sahanine herself made it work.
As there's a look, as you get interrupted by the Muskart, Grindolfa. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. No, we don't need a business plan here. And she kind of interrupts you and kind of cuts you off with another round of ales for everybody. Sving, you're up.
I as much as I like her drink, I need to slow down a bit. I think I'll pass on this one. Also, you know, the Austrian Empire is dealing with more than just mind flayers at the moment. They're fighting a war. They need this. You know, providing this for the Austrian Empire now would open up huge trade relations in the future if it proves successful for the war effort. You may not know, but I lead my own clan and have recently, with the group of my friends here, freed them from an oppressive state, and I just can't help but think if the Austrian Empire doesn't have the resources they need, well, you could find yourselves in an oppressive state. Not to be intimidative. Intimidative?
Not to be intimidative.
Oh, that's like I said, I don't need another ale. I'm doing just fine.
I'll, I think persuasion with advantage here. With bringing up, you're not only your clan, but the success they're in.
Gentleman's dirty 20 natural 1.
21. Mark of success.
Yeah.
A classic twizzle whizzle.
Twizzle whizzle.
You can see kind of how many six. Can we count real quick? We have
I have 1.
2, 1, 3,
What?
5.
Sorry, successes?
2. 7. 7 total. Okay.
P?
You guys have to hit
23.
10.
We're at what? 7?
So,
okay.
Yep.
I guess you don't have to tell us. I'm curious though. Are you rolling for the other team, or is there like X rounds?
There is X rounds.
Okay, that's fun. That's a cool system. These dinners are so stressful.
I know. Well, we've had time to refine it a little bit.
Dinner parties suck.
I like the idea that each different dinner party has different rules. But
Back to the
Eggs
yeah,
or grubs or
the top of the
Different
order.
cultures.
Zardarok Sunblight, as I think it's about time for the main course.
Bring you the dancing lobsters. I'm sorry.
This was the main course actually when you met with Lionel's family. The deep broth steaks. It's a nice, actually nice steak. Kind of comes out. But as our tradition, and then this other dwarf kind of comes up. There's a Charlatan bowl, side like kind of wide mouth, has this weird liquid to it. Take a sip, it'll make the steak go down without a chew. It's delightful.
Would I know what this is?
You can I'll say you can make a history check.
Do Sving and I know what this is?
Does the divine intervention count?
That's what I'm thinking. We're talking to snakes in a bit.
This is something that was brought out after the divine intervention. Divine intervention got you 2 full rounds of goodness for you non-Underdark folk, but you said 20 what?
22.
22. You notice as It's definitely an alcoholic beverage of sort, but it's like a liqueur, but it's called the Shadowstein, and it does have some effects, especially for those that it would be taken basically in a way like, you know, like the Jungian philosophy of like everyone has a shadow, of like everything you try to avoid illuminates itself as the shadow. This will show you your shadow. As this big bowl is passed around, one by one, the dwarves just kind of just are back. It gets to Lionel. The bowl gets to your hands.
Take a small sip. I'll pass it over. And before does it hit right away? Okay.
Make a con save.
Okay. 16.
You are good. As you get like brief visions of basically everything that you try to put away and hide, everything that you've repressed for a moment. Beady comes up, you know, the black blood as you kind of like look into it, just quick visions, and then you put it down, and then you feel a tingle in your hands from the bowl itself, as you seem to have resisted the effect of the liquid, but this is different, as now you're holding a Charlatan bowl. Make a wisdom save.
If the hero's feast stands, advantage on the wisdom
yes.
save.
You guys have that.
Ooh, 15.
That's
Could've
not
been better.
That could be okay.
That's
No, the
decent.
18 went to a 4. So
Look, we got a divine intervention.
I know.
The rolls are gonna be what they are. We used all of our luck.
Close.
Not all of it. Not yet.
Edge.
Sounds something else out of context.
Yep.
Jesus.
Imagine how concerning that would be if someone was edging and everyone was chanting edge. Like, there's no way you're getting close.
So you would be edging.
Yeah.
You'd be deserting.
Infinite planing.
Yeah, like there's no edge. You're just fucking.
Well, I'm trying to get the DC here.
You just fucking. I didn't believe it. I didn't realize it, but fuck. Nightmare fuel.
What'd you roll? 16?
15.
15.
Benny.
I roll a D100.
Oh, fuck.
Edge.
23.
Come on, less than 10.
less than 10. Less
And
than
a
10
D10.
The D10. Why am I rolling so many dice?
That's racist.
6.
That's less
Six.
than less.
For 60 hours,
Oh. What?
you are under the effects of extreme paranoia. You have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks, and you can RP that how you would like.
What the fuck, Baba?
I am paranoid.
Extreme paranoia.
Extremely. So
As the bowl gets passed further down the line, Surge.
You've already had the snake juice, man. You can handle it.
I know. I'm looking to see if I have any sort of
So is that a fail or a
tricks
pass?
for this. I don't think.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So that happens, and then you can. Basically, you can take your turn if you would like to say something or do something.
Okay, I'm kind of just like wide-eyed now. I pass it. I like toss it almost to Surge, and I'm like kind of jitty, and I'm gonna grab the moss cake, and I'm gonna sprinkle it onto my steak.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start eating. It's a comfort thing. I'm gonna start eating.
The fucking chillest thing to ever say. It's a comfort thing. I'm
Let's
spiraling.
why don't we do a deception check?
I love.
Mm.
17.
Okay. Is that a successy?
As you do that, you take the moss cake and just sprinkle across the steak, and then as you did take a, a sip of the shadow. As you take a sip of the shadow stein, as you then take your moss salted steak bite. As you do, it just kind of take a bite, it just dissolves in your mouth and just goes down really nice. Even with the paranoia, there's a moment of like, oh, I got it. I get
paranoia. It. That steak is good.
You said I have disadvantage on wisdom saves and what else? Sorry, I forgot the other thing.
Charisma checks. Wisdom and charisma checks.
Oh, checks. Gotcha. Okay.
With the 17, you look over, you see Zardarok notice you and pick up on that, and then you see him take the cake and just give you a nod and sprinkle it. 17 is success. Mark of success. That's an 8.
Successy.
Not a single failure.
Right in the successy, Danny.
Surge, the bowl is passed to you by Lionel.
Hey.
What?
How about trying to kill fucking the guy that's dead? Stratogo.
Oh my.
What are you doing?
First the liquor, now this drink. You dwarves, this is a very interesting party. But I don't want to be rude, so I will happily partake. I'll take a small sip of the mystery.
All right, make a con save.
Yeah. I want to try to...
Try to what?
Is it worth trying to fuck with? I don't know.
Trying to fuck him?
No, the thing.
Show him your donk.
Sit in the big bowl.
Can I control the size of a mage hand when I cast it? Or is it something that's like large and readily visible?
I believe it's spectral, right?
I don't know. Yeah. It doesn't. I was reading it and I couldn't.
I think it's visible.
It's visible.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Unless you're fucking rogue.
Oh, that's right. The rogue, the arcane trickster.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I said I wanted to be rude. I'll take a drink.
All right. Con save.
I was thinking about like mage handing and like blocking my mouth or something like that, but I wouldn't want to be caught and then be like, "Oh, it's insulting."
Just relax the throat.
I need
a con save, and then we're gonna have a wisdom save for the bowl right after.
Okay. Is it a magical effect? Would I have advantage on this?
The con save is not magical.
Okay.
The wisdom save will be.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
A natural 1.
Is there an extra rule? Does he turn into a frog?
That's 2 failures if we're doing death saves.
Danny, shut up.
Wait.
You're not wrong.
It is going to count as 2 failures for the group. You are going to have to pass your turn here. As like the greater roll for successes.
Sure.
But also, as you're taking a sip, as you kind of see yourself, you've always pictured mercs as your rival.
Fucking mercs again. Yeah.
Your enemy, your shadow.
Mm-hmm.
But as you take a sip, you see that
he's your dad.
The craving for attention, the wanting to be famous by whatever it takes that you have inside of you. That's the real enemy. Whatever attention-seeking void you're trying to fill. And I'm reading your personality traits and everything right now. you know, with your personality, the stories you tell people, the songs you even write, that you know that they're lies. You know that they're not real. You know that you're hyperbolizing everything you've ever done, and that everyone's gonna find you out as a fake.
You can't even play the lute.
And then now we'll make the wisdom save. This is with advantage. It is magic.
Oh.
And the feast. Double advantage. Send it.
Jesus. 13.
13. Roll a D100 and a D10.
And then a D2.
Here's the 100. 50 right in the middle. And then a D10.
Yep.
7.
Oh, the 7 feels bad.
It all feels bad. I just got fucking punked by
You
the DM.
set down or pass the bowl
You bitch, you got punked.
as you're feeling insignificant and like almost that what you're doing is just a lie in itself. You pass the bowl. You have a right as you let go of it. You go, oh my god, no. I need to figure out how. I need to get back to how I was feeling before. I know I feel bad now, but I don't even know what. I can't even really remember what this has felt like. And whatever. What was the D10 roll?
7.
7.
For 70 hours, that bowl is your lucky charm. You need to get back to the bowl, and
Not again. Ah!
when you're outside of 30 feet of it, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
No.
What couldn't it have been the hammer?
We're stealing
That
the
is
bowl,
being-
boys.
As it's being passed around, the
Oh my
Coben.
god, this is
That is-
so awful.
that is 3 failures for the group, but you guys are at 8 success, right?
I have a question. I rolled a nat 20, so does that count as 2 successes? On
I
my
thought it was
last,
gentleman's
on the one before that, I rolled a nat 20, didn't I? Or am I tripping?
I'm about to be tripping.
What was it on? The persuasion check? No.
Oh, the
No,
nature
it was
check.
The nature check.
Oh, the nature? What was that?
It was to figure out like the drink or something, the food.
I think it was, yeah.
No.
Was it?
Hey,
It was my first check.
stop!
Right?
Was the first one?
Because then there was an
Shoot.
insight check. Was it something to do with the tribes? Because it was, yeah, well, no, I don't know.
No, because the last one I had an advantage on.
Advantage.
Before that, I rolled a nat 20.
That's all right.
I don't know if it was part
I will.
of
I'll just. How about this? I'll count it because I do remember. Yeah. I don't remember if it was to discover info or if it was for like your turn roll, but
Oh, it was for how much
that's
the
okay.
Chardolin cost. It was my inquiry about like what the Chardolin exchange rate was going to be.
checking the price of the dagger.
Okay. Yeah, that'll count then. Yeah, that works.
Okay, so we're at nine successes.
We're at 9.
Cool.
It is your
It is Coben's turn.
not your turn. It's Quoben's turn.
Rolled
I
a
just
6
wanted
on
to
my
make
con save.
The bowl gets passed to you.
I rolled a 6.
Beautiful. Similar sort of thing.
Sahanin, guide my lips.
All the naked people ever are in the fucking shadow.
It's just fucking
As
Midsummer or whatever that movie was where they're naked in the fucking treehouse.
Hereditary.
One of them.
I'm telling you, it's that.
No, it's one of them.
It's definitely one of them.
Could be either.
you feel a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the search for light, illumination, in the darkness. It was natural you found the moon. But maybe there's a piece of you that could never be illuminated, even in the darkest of spaces. Regardless of how much you pray, no matter how much Sehanine intervenes, there's always going to be something missing. In the air that you walk around, that, you never let things get to you. But deep down, everything gets to you. You feel like the world's against you, your family's against you, but maybe it's you that holds you back. Maybe it's your acceptance of how your family is. Maybe it's the acceptance of your not career, but like your through line of even in searching of the church or trying to find your own path. That searching is your downfall. Also make a wisdom save.
15, man.
Oof. Right there.
With a plus 7 and advantage.
D100 and a D10.
We're all pop.
15. That's weird.
It was 15?
50. It's the same as Surge.
Did you
a 10.
You know what? I just thought of something. Same thing as Surge.
But for 100 hours?
That for 100 hours.
For 100 hours. You pass that bowl. And that bowl, man. As you look up and you look Surge in the eye and you're like, I thought you were looking weird.
Did you see that fucking bowl, dude?
I get it.
It's a nice bowl, isn't it? We need to get that bowl.
It's good.
As you pass, since you failed the con save, you forfeit your turn to Sphinx.
Okay.
I knew that if I wasn't going to get any successes, but I could divine intervene, so.
I take the bowl, and instead of drinking out of it, I have an empty ale cup. I'm going to fill it up and pass it on. And I'm going to look at the guys I'm doing that, and I'm going to ask them, you said this makes the steak more good, yeah? I'm going to just start cutting my steak up and dipping it in the mug and using it like a gravy.
Oh.
All right, let's since you are eating it, we'll say same thing, like con save.
Yep, con save. Oh man, 9. That was almost a 19.
Oh, I thought we were gonna pass something finally.
You mentioned we ran out of luck. You jinxed us.
We're sitting at 9.
I mean, that's it. This is the last round. That's the round.
It's possible it's the last round. Yeah.
That's just the con. If he fails the wisdom, I think it's bad.
No, it's the con save. I forfeit my turn.
I feel like it's the con as well.
Oh,
You take a drink.
I take a gravy dip.
Yours is a little different. You feel fine.
Oh, yeah.
You fucking did your backstory. You completed everything that you were worried about. Holy shit, Sphinx entered Nirvana. He has no earthly ties.
As
his last mountain to climb was reading.
Just hovering above everyone else.
you have put yourself in the line of danger for not only yourself and your friends, but your clan. You've succeeded. You put them in a good spot. Your master is safe because of you and your friends. The only thing that lingers is putting Dora in danger, having the scroll taken from him.
Ooh.
But you're okay. In the way that it's not plaguing you on a deep spiritual level as some of the other people. The bowl, however,
is nice.
No need for a wisdom save.
Fuck. The bowl is nice.
There's something inside of you that this bowl connects with. And that weird, lingering kind of madness in the back of your brain, as you hold the bowl, it goes away.
Did it remind me of any of the branded visions, that type of feeling?
Yeah, but in a way where, you know when he grabbed onto the dragon, like kind of soul thing?
The orb, yeah.
And you've experienced this lingering feeling of being watched at almost all times, and this lingering feeling of kind of being followed and watched, and like you've been numbing it with alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
But right when you touch the bowl, that is gone. But not in a way where it's gone forever. It's the Charlatan bowl itself in maybe the key to severing the tie of the branded and whatever plagues your spirit. Not the bowl, but like Charlatan and the mineral.
Cereal.
It is a nice bowl.
So in short, it is a nice bowl.
What you're telling me. Was that the last round? Oh, he's got to roll on something.
Yep. So you don't forfeit your turn, and you do get to roll if you'd like to do something.
Oh, come on.
As you're dipping your steak in your mug.
You know, this tastes very familiar, almost like something I tried in Visag on many of my travel. Have you had any more to think about what I said with regard to Zadastrian's current predicament, and perhaps deciding to supply the rest of the world with this Charlatan instead of being greedy with it? And I'll kind of eye Zardarok and the Musgard clan, kind of like waving them on as like
so
a lesser matter.
I'll allow you to make a like whatever sort of vibe you want here, either persuasion check if you're like kind of looking to more target Zardarok, or intimidation if you want to kind of mean mug the Musgard clan.
I think it's going to be persuasion.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to persuade.
We need this.
Is there any... Can't do Bardic Inspiration in between, can I?
You might already rolled. It's a 12.
That will be a failure. As he kind of just shuts you down. Well, let's save it for dessert, should we?
You know,
speaking
that's
of,
a nice bowl.
Oh my God, there's dessert, thank God.
And
I hope they serve it
as
in
that
bowl.
bowl gets passed around, and Surge and Quoben, your eyes kind of meet each other, and you're both meeting the bowl as it gets passed around the table in a way down back to the end, and you feel that urge. Like,
Can I have a reaction?
hold on, I'm just ending real quick. And Sving, you know, as the bowl gets passed around, that as you pass it along, that fear and like looming sense of being watched comes back as you go to dip a piece of steak into your mug, and as you do, you see an eye form in the mug. You're just like,
that's a nice bowl.
Fucking eyes.
and Lionel, what was your sense of
He's paranoid.
Paranoia.
Extremo.
You're kind of like just eyes flashing around the room, like, oh shit. This is kind of briefly reminding you of your time in the Underdark and in these weird political games.
I feel like your faith in the team is slipping because two of us are eyeing a bowl and the other one's looking into his mug, freaking out. Like, oh, this is my team.
I am fine here now.
And
how are you?
that is where we'll end for tonight.
Oh, we got
to pick up
2 sessions.
The
dessert session
of the most stressful encounters. Dinner.
That sounds like a Discovery Channel show. The most stressful.
2
encounter.
sessions. The most stressful encounters. Mike Rowe.
In dirty
Jeez.
natural man.
Dirty natural gentleman.
Yeah, there it is.
So disappointed in that
I
natural.
can't believe I got divine intervened.
Dude,
That was
wild.
solid.
That was wild.
We had a lot of good rolls there, boys. We still got 1 round left. Look, we got 1 round. We got this. We got it, boys.
We gotta steal that
Oh, I
fucking
had to
ball.
write down what I was gonna do.
Yeah, write down your thoughts, but we will pick up next time with the Sunblight dinner.
I do love the dinner party. So
What's your shirt say? Go medium.
I want to
Sometimes
Go medium and sometimes stay out, as opposed to go hard and go home. Like go hard and go home. It's, sometimes you want to just go medium, and then sometimes stay out.
That's my motto.
Yep.
So 2 things that I am going to write down, but I just want everyone to know. I will tell you about next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
That's
All
the
right.
strangest cliffhanger we've ever had. Come back to see what Squeak wants everyone to know.
You ended the stream, right?
Oh, I'm about to. We didn't actually say goodbye yet.
Fuck. Hey, goodbye. Get out of here. What are you still doing here? It's over.
Bye.
Go home. Or sometimes stay out. I don't know.